Yes, Lord.
Yes,
We have
yes,
started.
Lord.
Yes, Lord.
We're live. Yes, sir.
Sorry we were so late. People were late, and we had a
Clearly.
spill.
Clearly,
But
I was out doing something.
yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. We got the
here.
Shiesty Bandits in the building.
I don't know how Tommy plays in this thing. I can't even breathe.
You got to be elite, man.
But welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the CeleTake podcast. It's episode 10. Episode 10 of season 7, baby. All right. Now, it's your first time watching. This is a podcast where we talk anything and everything Cele Nation. I'm your host, E. Next to me, or I'm assuming next to me,
Allegedly.
is the
Next to
league
you.
owner and my co-host, Mike Scalco.
Tommy Dennis.
Jeremy Dennis.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
And then we got on the right, joining us for his first podcast appearance. We got the man, the myth, the legend. We got our boy Day Day, first time in the league.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you. I appreciate
Sure, of course. Glad to have you.
Oh, no.
That's what I sound like.
Gotta see the chat. But what's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
We're good. We're good.
How's the first
Happy to
season
have
going
you.
for you?
Hey, man.
First experience.
This is nice, man. Always, every time I bump in the mic, I usually be like, man, congratulations on you, man. This is dope. This is fun. This is entertaining. I can't say too much about it because it's my first time here, so I'm seeing everything firsthand. So,
But it's been a fun ride.
but what? This has been amazing. The
Nice.
chat has been amazing. The games have been amazing. The commentating has been hilarious. Like,
It's because you got sent to a good team.
we'll talk
That's
about-
true.
we'll talk
Yeah,
about
people
that
have different experiences.
We'll talk about
based
Go to
on
the
teams.
Martians.
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about
Yeah,
that later.
but
Talk
how?
about that later,
What's
'cause
Tay's
I-
experience? Has he enjoyed it?
Tay has been. Leave my brother alone, man.
He looks like he's having fun.
Right now, he's going through a hard time. Okay.
But
0
as far
points
as
last
enjoying the league, though,
Is he enjoying it? Hell yeah. Tay's
And that's
performing amazingly, and he's definitely enjoying. The only thing he just don't like, he's not winning.
well, yeah, rightfully so.
You know what I mean?
Rightfully
But,
so.
Yeah, Tay's a dog.
And then on the left, second time on the pod?
Third.
Third time, but first time with me.
Yeah, finally.
Finally. We got our boy Nick, Defensive Player of the Year and champion, Season 4 champion.
Season 3.
My bad. Season 3 champion. We got our boy Nick in the building.
Was he a D3 or what?
Season
Season
4
4.
and 7.
Oh, two times.
No. We're in 7. He's being a troll.
2 times. I know.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also got one more person. We're going to try to see if the chat can figure out who the other person in the shiesty is.
Stand up for him, mystery man.
Yo, this
so
is-
they can read
Bro,
your
you don't
shirt.
even have to stand up.
Yeah, you don't.
do.
No,
It's
stand
clear
up.
as
We
day.
try- they wanna
with
see
this.
the
Hold up.
shirt.
Let's see
Clear
it.
as day.
This is going to be
Yes, Lord.
our podcast W.
Yes,
Our
Lord.
podcast dummy. This is
See,
crazy.
the issue is with this thing, when I pull it down, my nose looks huge. My nose looks humongous. So I got to either keep it up or take it off. Golly.
All right, let's jump into it. Upset Sunday, week 7. We had a crazy week. A
Lot of good
big
games.
teams. Yes, a lot of good games. A lot of big teams went down. Starting with game 1. Game 1, we had the Ravens taking on the Goblins, beating them 76-72. This was a good game. This was actually a good game. The
Poor
Ravens.
Poor Sway.
Yep.
Poor Ryan.
As you can see from the box
Sway
score.
asked for it.
No.
Ryan didn't ask for it.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fucked
that
up.
is true.
That is fucked
true.
up.
He ain't want to be traded.
But
He got sent off though.
But the Ravens did come out with a win, 76-72. You had Fell coming out with 27 points and 12 rebounds. Dre, 24 points, 7 free throws, and made all of them. Gallo, 7 points, 6 rebounds. X with 6 points. Not a good shooting day. And then you got Daryl with 5 and 5.
Hold on. Sway had 35 and the
I was
next
just about
leading
to say- I was
scorer
just about
is
to say that.
10?
Yep.
Wow.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, but Ryan hit a 3.
Yeah,
Whoa.
now this is probably Ryan's best game this season.
Wow.
We got Sway with 35 and 10 rebounds.
3 for 13, 4 for 12, 2 for 8. Holy shit.
Holy shit, no, I'm boldly.
Yep.
Nick, pull it
Ryan,
even closer.
10 points.
Yeah, like
Loud-
you,
Yeah,
really
you gotta like
9
Really?
points.
Yeah,
We got
it's really
Ish
dumb.
with 8, and then
Really
JPP.
Damn, I'm
with
talking
6 and
loud
11.
too.
All right, Nick. You watch this game?
I did not watch this game, but shit, man.
I think Day Day was there.
I
Then
was.
you refed, right?
Yeah, you
No,
were.
I didn't rep the game. I was there though. I was there for the second half.
What did you see in this game?
I see the Ravens getting their groove. That's what I see. They're figuring out how to play together as a team. And everybody's finding out their roles and they're cool with it. Dre's has been playing good. Phil playing good. Or Fel playing good. I mean, and their role players have been attacking.
Yeah.
They've been doing a good job. But other than that, that's what I see. It was just a better team won the game.
Dude.
He had 35. He had 35, bro. Like 35.
Yeah.
And he's capable of doing that every night.
With that team, he has to, bro.
Except the nights I guard him.
Yeah, right.
But outside for the Ravens though, for the Ravens, Fel's woken up. Dre's woken up for the past two games. Two games they played. A lot of talk about Dre for MIP.
No, he won final MVP this last season,
bro. Why
bro.
you can't get MIP is because he's a seasoned vet. He's not somebody that was here like just not doing nothing. And then he won last year. You're not just a random player no more. That can just come next year and do something better.
He still could win it, but I mean, his numbers didn't improve like that.
But it doesn't compare. It doesn't compare to
bro, like 2 more points a game.
No.
What is it? What is it exactly?
His regular season points I know was 13.
And then he's like at what? 16 now, 17 now.
What is he?
He's not at 20.
He's not at 20.
Hell no.
He's not at 20.
I would have to go look. But
he's under 20.
Bro, that's like Jalen Brown trying to win MIP.
Yeah, Dre. Dude, let me know. Back me up in the chat.
How
But I'm
what's
pretty
the
sure
season
because
numbers?
last season I
Last season
definitely
of the
know it
season.
was 13. But when I checked and I put it in the chat,
All right, well,
He
I'll
was
have it updated for next week.
Mind you,
Yeah.
that's championship 13, not just.
But
champion.
G-
What you mean, but? Championship 13.
but that's regular. It's a regular season award.
Championship 13.
So you wouldn't put Dre in MIP?
Nah, not over like Gene over in Yotes. He's I from the conversation I had with everybody last year to this year, he was averaging 1.3 points a game, something like that.
Gene, yeah.
He's almost at 10.
No assists, no rebounds
Well,
last season.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, this
he
is
had no stats. He got
Yeah.
no numbers because
Right.
he didn't get minutes.
Yeah.
He's gotten minutes.
He's always been able to
and
hoop,
he's
too.
earned every single bit of those minutes, and he's a huge factor for the Yotes, bro. If he's on the game we played, if he stayed on the floor, that game don't go
Bro,
as easily as.
Now, hold
we
on.
wanted to
Say
be.
what you were gonna say.
Shut her face.
Say it.
I said what I said. He controls the pace of a game. He controls the ball movement. He gets his guys open, and then he hits shots. What else can you want from your point guard? He doesn't turn the ball over. He gets to the paint because he's so small, low to the ground. That's a good, from 1.3 to now being a key factor of a top team. Come on now, you can't do that. Another one would have been
Well, we'll save MIP for later
No.
because let's finish through the games. But I like MIP talk. I mean, he's definitely in that conversation. You got a lot of guys in that conversation right now.
It is.
But Goblins, what do they need to do different? That's the big question.
I mean, they just lost Benton, right?
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Brandon Benton Spank apparently quit.
I'm gonna give him the key to success. Do not play Gino and Omar at the same time. You got to spread their minutes around. You cannot play them at the same time because they don't look to score the ball. Yeah, so that's what I would do, honestly.
I agree with that, yeah.
I
I also think it gets to a point where the way they played against us was fast.
I didn't see that. I didn't see the game.
It was fast. It was aggressive.
I ref that game. I lied.
They were looking for their shots.
They made shots.
They made shots, but they were confident in what they were doing. They wanted to win that game, and they had the chance to win that game. If they come out like that, I don't think they need Spank. Not that Spank isn't a good player. It's just he clogs up the paint for Sway.
Well, their team runs on Dean. If Dean hits shots or if Ryan hits shots, their team can win.
But
the issue
is good.
Neither of them are hit last game. They had 10 and 9.
Oh, they went back to
yeah, so it's like you need one of them to hit shots consistently.
I try to give you guys some love. I literally tried. Sway for 35.
But he's a former MVP. I mean, like that's
to lose like that because you had 35 and 10 real balls
and 6 assists. And he probably could have had a triple double if they hit all their layups.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
This is where
that
trade didn't make sense to me. But he said he wanted to leave, so God bless.
All right, game 2.
Game 2. We had the Dragons.
Another game I didn't see.
Y'all want to skip this one?
No, we don't.
No, it's a good one.
This is a game of the week.
Want to talk about it?
This is a game of the week.
No,
Nixon had 20 on you, bro.
he did not have to.
We'll get there.
on my
But
watch.
In
the
all
Dragons.
fairness, he had 19 on 22 attempts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You are.
The
Doesn't matter. He
Dragons.
still has
I
19,
can't
bro.
wait to kill you. I can't wait
I
to
could have
kill you.
19
I'm
on
gonna
22
murder you.
attempts. Let's be honest.
Go ahead. Continue.
Who else? Someone else had 20.
The Dragons.
Right.
There you go. The Dragons win
Let me see.
against La Familia, to 67. We had Nixon with 19 points, 5 assists, and 7 rebounds. Mike Parker.
You hear how loud those chips are?
Mike Parker was 16 points. Gene, 15 points.
Allegedly, Kyle. Sorry.
Allegedly, Kyle.
Mike Parker 6 for 7, bro.
Shout out Mike. He's gotten so much better in the last 3 seasons.
Yep. We got Goes, always contributing 10 points, and then Josiah right behind with 4.7 rebounds. For La Familia, we had Braylon, 30 points. I think that's his highest this season.
Yeah.
8 for 17. Day, 15 points. A record-tying 10 steals, most in the game.
There you go.
We got
Tony,
Tone,
11.
11 points.
He was
Turning back the clock.
boy.
Then we got Chief with
Back
6
the
points,
clock.
6 assists, and then Fonzo right behind with 3 points and 3 blocks.
He was hooping.
I got 3 steals. Is it blocks or steals?
You got to see his, when he scores.
Hey,
Yeah, my bad. Steals, guys, steals.
Crazy.
wait, how many steals he had?
3
Fonzo.
steals.
Oh, you
Fonzo.
actually
But-
had 10 steals.
He had 10.
No, yeah, 10. He
Yeah,
had
Ghost
10.
been playing well.
That's why I said.
Hey,
Bro, but
for
that's
Dragons.
We'll talk about it later.
God,
Let's
bro.
talk- let's talk- let's talk- let's talk about-
Pressing.
It could be a whole discussion, Nick. You got an hour and a half for the DPOI.
Look. You heard the number and you got scared.
No, I didn't. Because you're pressing. You're pressing, dog.
Let's
Let's-
run
let's-
through these and then we'll go
let's
get to the
talk,
fun
Alright,
stuff.
let's talk
alright,
about the
alright.
3-headed dragons. Let's talk about the 3-headed dragons
Who
we
are
got
the
over
3?
there. We got Mike Parker, Gene, and the man himself, Nixon. Go trying to make a case for
Did
Rookie
you
of
guys
the
see
Year.
these games?
I wasn't even there yet.
Well, I
No.
know you were part of it. Eric, you break it down for us then what you saw, because I know you were there.
Yeah, so for me, this game, it just, like I said, the Dragons got the most heart in this game, like in the league, I feel. And you see it each game, and that's what they came out with. But you guys came out trying to press and trying to get them going. You guys, even at, like, first 5 minutes, there was like a 4-and-5 where you guys killed it. Tone was going crazy. But you can see that the Dragons, where that heart comes in for them, where they just keep going no matter what. And the fact that Nixon, and I feel with Gene, that
Promotion.
ball has to go through Nixon and Gene. They both have to be
there you
working.
go.
And when Mike Parker comes in, gives his little spark, it gets going. And me personally, I feel like for the Dragons, they got a death lineup in when they put Gene, they got Mike, and they got
That's a whole fight.
Nixon, Josiah, and Ghost all in the game.
Very fast team.
Very fast because Josiah can play that like Draymond, rebound, small guard the big.
He's fast.
And he can hit that little
It's not
mid
even
range.
He's solid. Like
You can tell he's
like, you're not
fundamental.
moving him. Like
Yeah.
he's, where he is where he
fuck.
is.
Every time we play with him, Ellie.
Pause.
Whoa.
It's mad close. Nah, but every time we play again with him in
Put it
Lakeside,
in your mouth.
he's no. Stop.
What did you just say?
Stop.
No, like put it by your mouth.
No pause.
What did you just say?
Moving away
Stop.
from it.
He meant by.
Put it
He meant
by your
What
mouth.
did he
like,
say though?
In.
Put it by your
In.
mouth. What?
Pause.
I'm on camera. I can't be doing shit. Nah, but he is strong though. I'll keep it at that.
Just because it's getting a little scary out here.
Anything is possible.
But what did you see in the downfall from the La Familia side, Mike? Before Day gives us.
I just don't think that they took it as serious as they should have, and I think having no main hurt them. Dragons came out the same way that they did with us. They smacked us in the mouth. They wanted it. They played hard, and they almost gave them the win at the end of the game. And if there was 5 more seconds, Braylon probably ties that game. But Dragons came out hungry, and at the end of the day, like who wants it more is going to win the game. Most of the time in this league, it's not really like that big of a differential in talent. It's a matter of effort. And we saw that in the third game as well. What team wants it more is a team that's going to win. And Dragons came out desperate to make a statement, and they did. They really sent a message to the
That's
league.
why I like Silly Nation. Like any team could win any Sunday.
This was the first game without Sterling, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
first game without
No
Sterling.
Sterling, no main. So
Not
that
having
hurts.
main.
So it's
definitely
like,
hurts,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Main. I think you guys could have won if
Main
you had
would help.
main, but
Main would help a lot.
Yeah, you would have had more offense.
Yeah.
But not even that. With Sterling, like all the games that I've seen Sterling play with you, like he's just such a good fundamental player that you guys had, and not having him, you guys kind of have to reorganize your offense, but it doesn't mean you guys got, you guys can't get back to what you guys were. It was just different, and especially not having main two. That it's like a double entendre. It makes it double weird. So
I mean they still got pieces though.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
still.
you-
We still.
you-
Shot Doc
we
was
should've
still
won that
there.
game.
When does the
Shot Doc-
replacement
nah,
kick in? When does
Shot Doc-
Daniel play?
He's not coming.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
not?
no.
We're now doing no replacements
Yeah.
for any teams.
Really?
Yeah, for the rest of the season.
The one that was supposed
he
to
played
take.
season 2, but
He's
apparently
nice.
he had a scheduling conflict, and then we just agreed from here on out there's no replacements.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Not really.
He's nice.
I know, but like at this point,
You're so late in the season. You win with who you got.
We're right by playoffs. I gotta figure you
Yeah.
out pause in 2 games, and then if I don't I gotta trust you in a 1-game elimination. Nah, I'm good. I'll go with the guys I got. But no, missing Sterling, man, is freaking devastating, man. That boy hoops. Boy, he hoops. And when you have a guy like that on your team, right, and me being older than him and knowing like he can go and just being like, hey, like keep going. Yo, I'll give you the ball. Like you go get yours. And he was going, and he was in that MIP conversation. But missing him, it just showed how talented we were as a unit when we had him. And missing him now, we just got to figure out how we're gonna go moving forward.
Does he chew gum when he plays?
I couldn't even tell you. He probably do. I couldn't even tell you.
Why are you watching him?
He's his favorite player.
Like the way he scores.
They can't hear a word you're saying, Kyle. Just so you're aware. We can. I just for the conversation purpose.
I'm just saying Sterling is a very fun player to watch.
Yeah, he's definitely.
He said Sterling is a very fun player to watch.
Yeah, he's strong. He has a handle. He has a jump shot. He can hit the 3, and he can play make.
Yeah, he is nice. He is nice.
He cuts, and when he cuts, you can't really. He's strong enough to make sure he gets to live. And a lot of times it's the N1. He does a lot for us, and we definitely miss him. We definitely miss that man. So hopefully, some way somehow he gets better, and he can give us a chance.
Shout out Sterling.
But definitely shout out Sterling, man. Miss that.
But do you take that personally as to like, oh, now I got to score more? Do you think that's going to affect your defensive?
No, it's just my job was easier back then.
Just play defense.
Yeah, I'll get my scores here and there, but my job was easier because I had Phil first, and then I had Braylon. Well, now I have Braylon, and I have my number 1 option. Sterling was my number 2 option, so I don't have to worry about it because I have a guy that can go get that if I push him to, and he did. So now it's just trying to figure out what type of game we're gonna move forward in. And how we're gonna move, who's gonna be what? Because at the end of the day, if Maine is there, because he's been having a great season himself, he gets there and he has 15. What do we talk about? It's a different ball game. You know what I mean? So, but it does because we now have 5. We have 5 guards out there. Tone doesn't have to play 20 minutes. Fonz doesn't have to play 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like Fonz is a guard. Then you got me, Chef, 3 guards. You got 3 small guards out there. Going against Speedy, Mike, Nixon, Gene, short, shooting, fast-paced guards. The Dragons is tough. They're tough. So.
Hey, last question before we go off. The Dragons, they clinched the playoffs with this win.
Congratulations
to Ghost. After going
first time,
right? Yeah.
And Gene Ballister. Shout out
Gene
you
Ballister.
First time to the playoffs, baby.
So
Congrats.
shout out those boys.
Well, how many wins?
They play hard.
3.
3.
They're 3 and 4.
And they might get 2 more.
It sucks for us.
They
It
might
sucks
get 2
for
more.
what? They needed to get 3 wins,
They might get
and they
2
got
more.
it, right?
They might get 2 more. It's all conference games now, bro. They
I mean,
might get 2 more.
Bro, but to be 3 and 4 and clinch the playoffs with that record is
They
insane,
did what they had to do.
bro.
It is what
Now
it
we
is,
got to
bro.
do
They
what we
did
got to
what they
do.
had to do. They lost most of the time.
But they had
look
to
at
get
them.
3
They're
wins, and they
now.
got 3 wins. We just got to get 6.
You can't.
I'm
fault them
hating,
for
bro.
being in where they at. It is what it is.
But
We didn't know that we were gonna have the best. Y'all were gonna have the best conference. We didn't know that. When we first drafted everybody, no, y'all said it's on record. Y'all said La Familia. They was like, I don't understand what Tone did with his team. That was.
I don't think that was.
on
What,
record.
you
I'll
guys,
bring out the collusion. It's his farewell tour, and you put him with 3 captains.
It's not anymore.
That's not.
We
No, he's
don't
coming
know
back.
that.
Oh, well,
we
who?
don't know nothing, Mike. We don't know
We
nothing.
confirmed
Was I not supposed to say that?
Mike, we don't know
I-
nothing.
wait,
sir.
hold on.
I
I'm
didn't know
not,
about
you
this.
guys are breaking ice here. What's going on
You
here?
get Mike the Henny. You get Mike the Henny. Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
Shiesty just got y'all here doing
I thought
gangster
that
shit, huh?
I thought that this was no. That was my fault, Tone. If I was wrong.
God damn, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he knew it.
Yeah, I knew.
So what? You just don't know because you don't have Instagram
He said,
or
he
Facebook.
said it was 50-50.
Yeah,
No, it was 50.
it might not be the farewell tour. Is
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It is the farewell
This
tour.
is
He's going out with a chip.
no, it's not.
Nah.
It's not the
He's
farewell
drafting
tour.
me next season.
I told Tone before the season started during our
Yeah.
ref meeting that we had with all the captains to make the rule book. Tone, it's not your last season. I know Tone loves this league.
He does.
Tone's coming back, man. I'm putting it out
We
there
love
in
it,
the
Tone.
air. Whether he confirms it or not, he's coming back. I'm putting money on it. Coach
If he
Tone.
wins this chip, he not.
Let's go, Tone.
Yes, he will.
If he wins this chip, he's not.
All right, well, I will cheat to
gonna
make sure it
retire.
doesn't happen.
He's not going to win this year. 100%.
Y'all got an easy bracket.
Let's move on to the next conversation before I get
But
mad.
the question I wanted to ask, so we doubted from the beginning. We doubted the Dragons. We said they were the worst team in that conference.
No, we didn't.
Yes. Well, you weren't
You
on
weren't
the pod.
Oh, the pod.
Yeah,
said,
so the
okay.
pod said
we
yeah,
as the
the
pod.
pod said it.
Me and Eric.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
And then
you
whoever
got-
was
you got- we is a lot of people. You know what I mean? It's just you two. You guys can
It's,
just say
it's
us.
usually 4 or 5 of us. So it's
nasty word.
We.
But go ahead.
We're confused as well, Pat. I don't know how he got here.
But for the Dragons, after beating the number 1 team in their conference, how confident are we now in the Dragons to come out of that conference? I know we can't ask you that
To
question.
make it
but
to the
Nah, you
finals?
can't.
to play one of
got an
us. in
opinion.
the
I think they
finals.
can make it to the finals, but they won't win it all.
Wait.
'Cause-
I think they could make it to the finals.
Yeah.
They already beat you guys. You guys are
Yeah.
the only ones to.
and I agree.
Who else is in that conference? Goblins,
Well,
Martians.
they have the toughest test next to them this week with the Ravens.
The Ravens are also in that conference. The Ravens are heating up too. But
I think Ravens have a chance to make it to the finals.
it's going to be out of those 3 teams.
It's a good one.
Goblins, no shot.
didn't
Sorry.
play the Ravens
And Tay, no shot.
No, you played the Ravens in the last week.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't play River Shot.
Sauce first tone.
Saucy tone.
So that's gonna be a fun game.
I think it's between you 3. I mean, if we're doing the eye test,
No, 100%.
Yeah, I
I
think
agree
it's between you
that
three.
on my side, on our side, we're even kill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason why we're in the position we're in because we tore up your side.
Let's
Still got
go
one
game
more.
3.
Without Alex.
That's cool. Even if we lose, that
Without
game,
Alex.
we still won your side.
Without Alex.
Opportunities is the word.
You don't
Game
fuck with
3, week 7. You got the Makos defeating the Martians, dropping the Martians to 0-7. 66-59. Job. Confirm if you're in the chat, Job, confirm. baby.
Job was
Is
How many
his
he had?
car- Is his career high
He was
23
hooping.
points, 8 for 12, 5 for 7, 1v1, 11 points, 8 rebounds. Dom, 11 points, 9 rebounds. Fritz, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Not a good shooting.
0 for 7. Oh my.
Got Anderson, 5 points
Hope he
and
shoots
5
like that
rebounds.
against us.
Phil, we kind of have another situation with the Martians. You got Phil with 36 and 6 rebounds.
Help him.
Horace,
Send help.
And Tay has 0.
7 points. STK,
They
6
didn't put it on the
points,
graphic.
7 rebounds.
Come on, Tay.
And we got Zay with 2 points, 0 for 7 from the field.
Wow. Hold on. The Martians graphic is worse than the Goblins.
I'm not talking to him no more. He's disrespectful.
No, that's really worse than the Goblins.
You think it's the same situation with the Goblins?
100%.
Did y'all see the game? Did y'all watch
But the
game?
Martians have a better team,
I
though.
left it.
I watched
The
game.
Martians have a way better team than the Goblins. I don't know how they haven't won a game
But
yet.
they on video.
On video, on
They look
paper,
better, yeah. On
everything,
video,
they
they
are
look better.
10 times the team the Goblins are.
The issue
But,
is
but my-
their shot selection is fucking horrendous.
The Martians, yeah.
Martians,
Yeah, 100%.
and they quit.
Yeah.
Mentally, they quit.
Yeah.
They were in that game. I mean, they lost by 7.
They were up
They
10.
checked out.
They
Yeah.
were up 10 by 7 with 7 minutes left.
They
Yeah.
checked out with 2 minutes left once they lost the. And it's like it's fucking so frustrating to watch.
Yep.
Why do you guys quit on each other every single game? How do you not want to win? It's crazy. It's so
Yeah,
frustrating.
it's really bad.
It's so frustrating.
There's no vet over there. There's no vet over there. Somebody that could be like, hey, this is what we're going to do. And everybody be like, okay. Like, I think every team has that except them.
That team should just listen to their captain more. I
Yeah,
feel like nobody
but-
listens to what
Yeah.
Ziggy has to say over there.
Ziggy's-
And Ziggy doesn't, what he says isn't bad. I was listening to, when he was in the huddle,
You could say it,
but
you also got to work. You got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
players
you
just
can
don't
say- you can
respect
say
him as
it
a
up,
captain.
But if you making bad plays and you turn the ball over to yourself, it's hard to tell your team to do this when you're doing that.
no, you're
You know what I
right.
mean?
100%
As a-
right.
That's like the hardest thing for the coaches right now. You got like if you play, you got to be able to back up your game and
Yeah.
theirs while you're talking about their game.
Facts.
You can't just go out there and shoot 0 for 5 and then tell the next person that's 2 for 5, hey, the last 2 shots is bad. You see what
I'm
you know
struggling
what I
with
mean?
that
Like
now.
it's hard.
No, 100%.
So I think what Zay got to figure out is do he want to play or do he want to coach?
He could do both, but he just can't play as much.
can't do both,
He needs to
clearly.
play Steve the Kid.
You can't do both because
clearly.
you need somebody on the
Yep.
bench to make
Yep.
rotations. Unless you're in a,
Timeouts.
unless
Like,
you're
you
in a
gotta-
situation where like we had 6 last week. So I communicated to Kyle and Mo, hey, this is what I need from you guys. If you're on the bench, you guys are going to speak. You guys are going to be vocal. You guys are going to make sub in and out. And I was aware enough being on the court and only having 6 of when I needed a break. And Kyle's very self-aware when he needs a break. And he's also self-aware enough to know when, hey, we need another rebounder.
Yeah, but that's how you draft it. You always draft it like that. You always make sure to get somebody that's on your team that understands rotations and all that stuff. Ziggy had no idea going
Well,
into
that's his
that
first
draft
time as a captain. He's
Yeah.
got to understand the roles. That drafting somebody that you can trust is important. That's
No,
why
100%.
Ghost always drafted Ziggy because
100%.
he had Ziggy on the bench who knew how to do rotations.
Yeah.
Ziggy's got to either play less, like you're saying, or he has to draft somebody in the future that he can trust.
Who were
I
they
feel-
missing besides
I feel
Tay?
like
Damian.
Ziggy reminds me
Who's
of
Damien?
like
Dame
Ghost,
Light skin,
Sauce
tall.
sometimes, where they're
Short
more
hair.
of a like a
He's a
player
player with the
coach. They
fro.
like to show you more and like be on the court.
No,
and
Sauce
actually
is pretty
play.
vocal. Sauce will definitely take
Sauce is
over.
vocal,
Not
but
even-
Sauce
Sauce
can like
coaches
he,
on the
No,
court.
but
He's
Sauce,
very vocal.
Yeah.
Sauce
Screaming.
usually takes that ball handling and like ball decision making.
But that's a coach. Ziggy's not a point guard. That's what I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying is the play style. Like they go out there and they play a lot. They will play a lot of minutes because they like to show by example. Yeah, Sauce also does it off the bench also, but they go out there. They'll give you those 5 points, 8 points. To show you okay.
But like I said, like for me, I think even Ghost wants to be out there playing.
Yeah.
He don't want to. He rather play than coach. If he had somebody coach and he'd play, he'd be cool with that.
Yeah.
But he's the captain, so it is what it is. But when you have guys like that, not that like they're playing bad or anything, but you don't know timeouts because you're in the middle of the game. You don't know foul trouble, you're in the middle of the game. You don't know schemes because you're in the middle of the game. Like Tone, if you watch throughout the whole game, he's picking apart what's happening to change. Hey, we got to press now. Hey, he's going left downhill. We got to double that left. We got to watch that. Like, hey, Dede, off that screen, he's gonna backstep. If you drop, like, you don't have that coming off the bench because your captain is coming with you. So now he's getting off the floor with you and going, all right, yeah, we should because they're playing 2-3. Like he's there, it's laughing. He's not watching the game, so it's very hard. It's
exhausted too.
what?
Yeah.
It's hard, bro.
Mentally exhausted. I will say when I play at Lakeside with Tone, like we're playing like literally on the blacktops, like I'm on his
Blacktops.
No, that's in 2K. That's in 2K.
There's the black.
But Tone would literally be like telling me like word for word what I need to be doing on the court.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it clicks.
Yeah.
So I understand that, and I don't know. I just feel like another thing too is like when you have Phil like who's dropping 36, like I watched that game like from start to end. I didn't even know he dropped 36.
Phil
I think,
never
like,
looks like he drops 36.
exactly,
He's a
but
quiet killer.
I think when you're looking for someone who leads by like passion, who needs to lead, like Phil needs to be like motivated, but he does it so
it's
like
the
It's
friction.
the Henny. It's step. Let's talk about it. It's the Henny. You
Yeah,
are
that's
light.
second
You were
spell.
making,
What?
making light skin moves over here, kid.
not the light skin faces.
is that laugh?
Gotta zoom in on a light skin face.
Man, cut that shit.
All right.
But-
well,
What are you about to say?
no.
Oh.
The
Now-
Makos and the Martians.
For Job. Job's been hooping the past 3 weeks. Actually, he's been hooping.
He's in the MIP
always
conversation.
been hooping,
Yeah, right.
though, bro. He just needs to be on the right team.
What
When
was
he was
his
on
team?
La Familia, he was hooping with us.
What's this?
It's more of like opportunities with Job.
What was his
He,
numbers
who's-
last year?
he was on your team last
I don't
season,
know.
right?
No, he was a
Reapers.
Reaper.
He was a
Hey,
Reaper.
Not
Somebody
very,
put-
not very good numbers. No disrespect to Job, he didn't get the opportunities.
Yeah, that's what it is, right? The guys that didn't get opportunities last year are getting it now.
Yeah.
Like this is my first year, so I'm not. seeing
He's
last
always
year.
had
So
the
that's-
opportunities,
No, but
though.
that's not a guarantee though. It just depends
No,
on
I'm
what.
saying they are. Like you, Job is getting the numbers. Now.
Some of them are. Well,
Yeah.
what helped is we went from 9 guys to a team to 8.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
made a lot
easier
of
to
sense. You get more
make
minutes, yeah.
rotations. It's easier to do all that. And
especially 2 halves.
That was a good decision.
That was a smart decision.
That was very good.
This is
it's
why
hard
you're-
because
this is why
more
you're
people
good.
have to help and like do the
That's
other
fine.
stuff. But it seems like everybody's been okay with it for the most
Yeah.
part.
Bro, the
It's
tasks
easier with
are hard
rotations,
tasks,
definitely.
man. People just need to just thug it out. It is what it is.
It's 1 hour.
Just do your job.
once
Yeah,
a
it's
week.
Do
not
your
bad,
job.
bro.
Not 2 hours because you got to play your game and do your job.
No,
So
I'm saying
2 hours.
helping out. Playing your game is the fun part.
Me, I'd be there. Like this is like 3 weeks straight. I've been there the whole time.
We gotta add a
Every
role.
game is important.
Yeah.
We should add a towel boy.
We should not.
We
Yes,
need a
100%.
child.
Somebody's doing that for
We
free,
need a
bro.
child.
Yeah, it got to be like a kid.
Why not? What someone
Bro,
that's
you
a
have a
that's a good task.
You mean like
With a
sign?
mop to clean up whenever
Oh.
like the floor gets sweaty. That kills a lot of
No,
clock.
but you got to get somebody to do it every game.
I'll do it, man.
That's fine. This, bro, I guarantee
I do
you,
it all the
people
time.
will sit there
Cow.
because that.
Bang.
No, but you can
He just
find
said
people.
it. He
That's
just
easy.
said it.
That's an
We
easy
just
task.
found
I feel
somebody.
like that'll be the easiest
Why are you
task.
trying to overwork? You just found somebody. Free.
So when you're playing, who's gonna do it?
He still got to do it.
We'll Mike will figure that out, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
But no, I think the Martians got a lot of talent, but somebody has to help Phil. But
Well-
Phil also has to play like that the next game because if he could play like that the next game and have Tay back, they need a win. They can get a win.
Yeah,
And
they can
the next
get
game
one.
is against the Goblins,
Let's,
right?
let's talk
If I'm
about the
not mistaken.
Makos though. They kind of been floating the whole season. Nobody's really talked about them being the top team. Luke's won it already, so Luke's proven to win in the league. Now they got Dom. They made a trade. They got rid of Sway.
They
How-
didn't get rid of Sway. He asked.
Well, yeah, okay.
Got
Sway
rid of
asked to
Sway,
get
say-
traded.
say the right-
Got traded away. How do we feel about the Makos? Like comfortably on the 2-game winning streak.
I think there's a chance that they're the 1 seed. I think realistically,
Yeah.
they play you guys this week, but
Yeah.
you guys don't have Dallas. You guys don't have Pat Klein,
And you, don't
and
have
you might be
Rio.
missing somebody else.
I think it's Rio.
I don't,
We don't know. They don't
game
know.
time decision.
Yeah, they don't know. So if
like that.
they're at least missing Dallas, to me, Dallas is like
The glue.
probably one of the most important guys on your team because
Mhm.
he's such a glue guy and he's taken a backseat scoring. But when he does choose to score, he takes really efficient and smart shots.
100%.
So to me, I think Makos can upset you guys and take that 1 seed, and I think that they can beat the Mambas too, depending on the matchup. That's depending on how Luke approached it, but I can see them taking the 1 seed, and once again being at the top of the conference. But it's tough.
I think
Anybody
the
can win any
Mambas
game.
beats the Makos, though. They're too quick for them.
The Mambas?
Yeah,
They got
man.
Lily,
Yeah.
fastest guy in the
Oh,
league.
Exactly.
My God, bro. They don't have nobody to keep up with Tommy on that team. They're solid, though. I give Dom his flowers all the time. They got 1v1. But to keep up with Tommy, bro,
Yeah, but who's going to stop them from scoring? Their defense is
it's going to be it's literally going to be bucket for bucket.
But it's not.
It's
If
gonna be
you-
a very
if you
high-scoring
just-
game.
If Luke just
I
plays football and takes away the deep threat, and he takes the same strategy that we approach with him,
He not gonna be on the floor that long. He not gonna be on the floor that long.
Yeah,
though.
that's the thing. Luke
That's
doesn't
different,
really
though.
play that
Yeah, he
much.
don't play
either.
that much.
Luke's not going to play the whole game.
Right. That's the problem.
I sat
I
out
mean-
4 minutes.
That.
No, probably less.
What the?
But he
I
is there.
think
He is
so.
there.
Probably
He is there.
He
We
played
had
30,
6 people.
He is- he is-
39
we had 6
minutes.
people.
Even
And Big
even
Bird
if there was
subs
8
himself
people,
out.
you're still playing 39 minutes.
If you need me to, for sure.
Like, you have to play. You're DPOY.
Oh, well, thank you. We'll get to that. Don't
Whoa,
worry.
whoa.
We'll get to
Don't be
Mr.
throwing
Trip,
that word
though.
out like that.
We have the graphic. I'm on the graphic.
I reposted it, so it counts.
All right, let's get to the game of the week.
You
Game.
love making yourself laugh.
It's not me,
Still
bro.
feeling
Henny.
himself.
I don't know who made these graphics, Eric, but it
we
says
go.
game of the week.
It says game of the week, baby. Game of the week. The Panthers destroying the Coyotes.
You won by 3. And Raheel has a picture. In
He does?
Let me see this
That's
graphic.
even better. There's no
I gotta see
picture
this
there.
graphic.
There's no
My bad,
real
Raheel.
picture, but he has one.
My bad, Raheel. I didn't see it.
Nah, you're good. Luke had added
But-
it in after he came.
Oh.
You're good.
But we got the return of the bouncy bruh. Ben
The
Lee.
man with 3 different names.
22 points, 8 for 11. Nacho right behind him with 19 points, 6 for 13. Mike Mitchell.
Oh, this is Nick's game.
Yep. Mike Mitchell with 10 points, 8 rebounds. Berg, 100% from the field with 5 points.
What a stat line.
And Alex with 4 points. And then for the Coyotes, the other Alex, MVP Alex, some may say. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 6 for 10. Raheel, 16 points. You got Dallas doing a little bit of everything, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Then you got Nick, 6 points with 5 rebounds. And then TP with 6 points. Did you watch the game?
I was there every game. I was every one of these games.
What did you say?
I read this one actually.
You didn't. You did?
Were you
You
a ref?
didn't.
No,
It was
you weren't.
Dom.
No,
It was Dom.
Dom,
Oh,
Ryan,
Ryan.
and who was the header? Oh yeah, it was you. Oh, actually, it was you. I was fucking yelling at your ass.
Which one was you guys?
I was yelling at your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one was you guys?
You was head ref?
He was head ref.
Yeah.
He was head ref.
You
Bullshit.
see me
Bullshit
out there.
call.
I was just too focused on Ryan,
You
bro.
see me out there.
I was
I
too
don't wanna hear
focused
that
on Ryan.
shit from you. I almost text you up. You almost got a tech. I was gonna tech your ass up.
What did I say?
No,
How-
he kept running up on me. I was like, hey, yeah.
I get emotional.
Yo, Billy
But
Bob
I
is
would-
shifty. I want to say that.
Oh yeah.
I was about to ask you, do you want to go first about this? 'Cause,
He didn't cross me.
yes, he did.
No, he did not. I watched, bro. I sent it in the chat. He did not cross me.
He
I
did.
thought. I
He
thought
did.
he was.
He did.
He
No, he crossed.
did.
No,
you
he
didn't
moved
get
you.
dropped.
Bro,
You
look
weren't
at.
in-
I
you
sent
weren't-
the
you
video in
weren't
the
in
chat.
his
Look at the
line
video in the
of
I
chat,
watched it. You cha-cha slide.
Yeah, you weren't in his line of sight.
bro.
sight no more.
I'll
like,
pull this video up
"Well,
right now and I'll show you.
One hop this time. That's how you was looking. Turn it out. Look stupid.
In all fairness, their 2-star players shot over 50%
Yeah.
They were
And you-
they were taking it.
and scored 41
6 for
points.
13 is not 50%.
Their 2 combined.
Combined?
Oh,
It was
combined.
50%.
And
Whatever.
most of those buckets were on you.
I ain't,
Yeah,
worried,
regardless.
I ain't worried about it.
You watched the film?
We had a horrible game and you guys only won by what? 4 points,
We
3
had
points?
we had a
They won.
horrible game too.
But that was a top
The
game for you
only-
guys.
the only-
Come
the only-
on,
the
bro.
only two
No, the
play-
scrimmages were his favorite game.
When you guys play the Martians?
No, we actually beat the Ravens.
Whoa.
And you,
What do you mean?
what are
They're
you
hot right
laughing
now.
about? Hey, they beat you. What are
They
you talking
did
about?
do.
The pick.
The Ravens?
Well, by 3
You. You lost.
We
I
lost
hate
by.
the way I look in this stupid thing.
You
It's
lost.
hot. It's getting real hot
It's
with
not even
this shit.
hot. It's just so ugly.
Bro, you guys beat us by
Yeah,
3
you got it.
points.
But you lost.
Okay,
right?
and we played out. I think that wasn't our best game.
That was one of your best games
No,
for
it
sure,
wasn't.
bro.
No, it wasn't.
100%.
Shooting wise, no, it wasn't.
That was probably
Just say
our
this.
worst game of the
You
season.
lost. Just keep saying
Yeah,
that.
but you lost.
There you go.
All right, so game 5.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna skip this. We're not gonna talk about how he got his ass whooped. Okay.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Daddy. No, you go off, and then we'll talk about.
But what do you
wait.
think of our defense on Alex? The game plan was.
Bro, you guys were quadrupling him, bro.
No, we weren't quadrupling.
Orgy. Yes, you were,
No,
bro.
you just.
Bro,
Hold on.
you-
We got to stop for Boogie's comment.
What?
Dre on camera scratching his ass is crazy work. He dapped up half the gym after. Shout out, Boogie.
That's crazy.
That's why he's giving
shout
commentators
out,
high
Boogie.
fives.
Yeah, for sure. Here's my ass. High five.
What was
High
the
five.
game plan on like guarding them? What was your game plan?
There was no game plan.
They had no
It
game
was
plan. There's no
just
film on bounce.
Man up and
Who
that's
was you
it.
supposed to guard?
Hmm?
Who you
Nacho.
Okay. We can talk about the next game.
Thank you, 1v1. If you can comment, you can like the video. Like,
Hey,
and
like the video,
subscribe.
man.
Please like the video. Share it with your friends.
Me,
I know, thank
Hennessy,
you.
and you.
Thank you, baby.
I saw
Thank
you.
you, baby.
I saw you. But I
Me,
figured I would just
Hennessy,
say
and you.
we've got
We were-
dead space.
1v1 always does do that every single
Yeah. Shout out 1v1. Shout out
Hey, make sure
1v1.
y'all like the video, man. Stop
And when
playing.
you watch the games, please like the games too. You're watching,
Yes.
guys. Press like. It's not that difficult. We
Yeah, what am I
appreciate you
dead?
guys.
Yo, comment.
Hey, that's
Comment on
tough.
the videos too.
Yes, thank you.
Shout out Boogie. Boogie's always commenting.
Yeah,
He
all
is.
right.
Multiple times.
Multiple
Shout out,
times, yeah.
Boogie.
Chat be live. I'll be in the chat.
All right, we go to game 5. Then we go to game 5.
Then we'll move on to the fun stuff.
Yes.
Oh, hold up.
Yo, that's
Here you go,
funny.
Kyle.
You had a bug on you?
Wait, who is that shirt for?
No, whoever thinks the MVP is, but I think it's Big Bird right now.
All right. Big stat line. Oh, he's not on the graphic. Sorry.
We got the Dogs beating the Mambas, the hot Mambas, 82-63. Juan, best game this season, 25 points, 7 rebounds. Chef, 22 points, record high, 16 assists,
League record.
league record. We got Jeff with a double-double, 13 and 12. It's fucking amazing. And he's 100%
Hit me.
from the field. Mike with a
Motherfucker
near
jump.
triple-double, 12 points, 8 assists, 9 rebounds, and Mo.
Mike?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
And Mo, Lakeside Mo with 8 points and 2
Prime Mike.
threes. Tommy.
Couldn't shoot for shit though.
Tommy, 32 points, 10 for 27, 6 for 20. Chris
I
Toro,
can't see the. Oh, it's back up.
10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 for 11. Christian Cruz, 10 points, 6
DPOY.
rebounds. Sean,
DPOY.
Sean, 6 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks. And we got Jay Nola, 5 points, 1 for 4 from 3-point line.
Tommy needs help.
Yes, Lord.
How many
All right.
shots does
For
Tommy
me-
take in a game?
27.
Huh?
He needs help. Free Tommy.
Does
He
it-
took 27
How
this
many
game.
rebounds did Sean have that game?
9.
9.
Two
Yeah,
assists
Having-
and 9
Yeah,
rebounds.
having,
Oh, okay, but
having
this-
Jeff on him and you.
No,
that
no,
helps.
no. Jeff didn't guard him.
Who guarded
Big Bird.
Him and Juan. We had a game plan.
Talk about
Talk
it.
Jeff,
about it.
we
Let's
decided
let us know.
Game
Let us know
plan.
the
No,
game
I'm
plan.
not. We got to play them again probably in the playoffs. So I'm going to talk to you off air.
I bet.
But we had a game plan and we stuck to it. And I'm proud of my guys because every single person showed up and played their role. And that's the way you play as a team. I mean, shout out to the
Who
Mambas.
were
They
you
play
missing
good.
Besides Fessy?
Mitch, our coach.
Mitch.
Yeah.
And that,
And they
that
were
would have
just
helped
missing
for
Shane.
sure. But we started 0 for 8. Couldn't hit a damn shot to start the game.
Yep,
and
yep.
then once we got going, I mean,
I know the game plan.
well, the game plan wasn't
You
to
can
have
just-
me
you can
guard
watch
Tommy at all.
Yeah.
That was not part of the game plan, but Chef hurt his back the day before. So Chef started the game on Tommy, and then I switched on to him because
No, well, the Sean idea. I know that game plan.
I don't know if.
I know.
Well, we'll talk about it off air. Kyle, you can weigh in as well.
Yeah, no, I think well, it started off rough because like Sean got 5 points off the bat against me, and I was like, oh crap, this is gonna be a long day. But
He only shot 2 shots in the game.
yeah, it was good.
Ain't
Shout
got you.
shout
Foul
out.
trouble.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got 6 to give. I'm not a scorer.
You have 4 in like the first
Well,
half.
I don't score, so there's no point for me to have 6 free fouls. Like I'm gonna foul you.
Yeah.
Anyways, shout out Jeff. Jeff absolutely
Jefe.
killed that game. Just rebounding points. Like that guy was if you guys watched that game, that guy was an animal on
Yeah.
on the
He's very
boards and very athletic and always open. Shout out Juan for getting those threes. Shout out Mike for just how
He
many.
was
I
hitting
don't know
some
how many
stupid
minutes.
shots.
Dude, this man.
Who?
This man, you're probably weighing
Oh,
like
Juan.
$1,200, and after that game, you're probably like soaking wet 180. Like you probably you were probably just going off. Oh, shout out Mo too. It was just it was a good team win.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. So it was a good team win. Shout out Mambas. Hate to do that to my former captain Pat, but
Feels good.
yeah, I like getting teched up at the end. That was fun.
But let's jump to the losing side, the
Nice,
Mambas, real quick. For me, I was arguing who is the real MVP, and the whole thing was Tommy doesn't score if Sean isn't passing him the ball. Yes, he went 10 for 27, 6 for 20, but he still ended with 32 points. So I would say go back to the thing. Do we change our mind? Chat also, do you change your mind about who's the most valuable player on that team? Because whether Sean is passing the ball to him or getting those assists, Tommy's still getting a 30-plus. Do we agree?
Hey, TP, if you're in the chat, answer the question.
TP, let's hear your opinion.
Oh, yes, TP. We need to hear you,
You
TP.
love ducking questions, so you answer this
But
one.
what do you guys?
I didn't even hear the question. To be fair, I zoned out.
Who's the most valuable? After this game, Tommy still got 30.
Tommy still got his numbers,
even
but-
without Sean getting his numbers
Bro,
to
but
back
look how
him
he
up.
got the 30 with
It's
on
not a-
27 shots.
He was playing half-court offense.
Still got
But the whole thing was Tommy isn't
Hey,
scoring
Nick,
that amount of
MVP
points.
is Alex, regardless. Alex is MVP. So that
But
I wish
who's-
Bouncy didn't miss games because he would be in.
Yeah,
This
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
he definitely
Yeah,
would. Yeah,
for sure.
he would
he'd be in a
definitely.
conversation, but Alex would still be MVP though.
Nah.
I think it'd be a
100%.
conversation.
125.
For sure.
If
100
Bouncy came to every game and averaged what he's averaging now, nah.
125%.
The Panthers be the best team in the league.
Bro, the Panthers have more talent around him
Put
than
your-
Alex
still
does by
That's
far.
not true. I don't agree with that.
Bro, he has
Yeah.
Nacho alongside him. What do you?
Say it again?
He has you.
You
Come on, cut it out, bro. Who am I?
trash. Exactly.
Look at the
Bro,
cowboy
exactly.
hat.
Talk about it.
Come on.
He's got a DPOY. He's got an MIP.
Who's
He's got
MIP?
Dallas.
Bro, but
You
it's
guys got-
Nacho, bro. Nacho played.
You guys got so many weapons, and you act like you don't.
No, we do have weapons. 100%.
So why are you
bro,
talking
we're
about Nacho? You have
we're the-
Dallas and Alex, Eugene.
I'm talking
Ty.
about. I'm talking about what's
like,
a.
what the
Raheel TP.
Rahil is dope too. Y'all act like y'all don't have players on
You're the
your
worst
team.
player on the team.
My team.
You are. Yeah,
My
but,
team?
like
My teammates barely play ball. We play ball Sunday
it's not
at
about
best.
you playing ball.
Bro,
it's
they
your
have
skill.
people
They have
on their
skill.
team that play
It doesn't
every day,
matter.
bro.
You have skill.
They
You
have skill too,
Sway
bro.
don't play ball every day, and Sway can come out here and give you 30. He says it all the time. He doesn't
bro.
play ball except Sundays.
All right.
What are you
Draw.
talking about? Did I win?
You did win.
All right, shot your ass.
All right. You gotta take the cowboy hat off.
All right, now it's time for everybody's favorite segment.
Oh,
Just trying to
man.
get the guy on the phone.
Oh,
The
Parker. I
man,
thought we were
the
going
myth.
to the
Oh,
other
Damn,
one.
that's the
I thought we were
second
going to the other
segment.
one.
We're
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
gotta
guys
speed
talk
it
a
up.
lot. Yeah.
We gotta speed it up, Park.
All right, Parker, get on the line, Parker.
He better not Darvis me, bro. I swear to God, he better not Darvis me and put me at 7.
we should have a
Woo,
Darvis.
Parker in the building.
We should not. We should not.
wear your shiesty?
Ah, no, shy stick Parker.
I have it for a music video. I needed these for music video, and now I've got multiple.
Oh my! I can't get over fucking Big Bird. It's too much. It's too much. I think the basketball hitting his head on that fast break altered his mental state. I think it's over. I think it's over for him. What was really funny, somebody was just talking about Tommy playing half-court offense. Was that you, Eric?
That was Day Day.
That was, yeah, Day-Day.
Well, Day-Day, he was also playing half-court defense, and what I mean is he wouldn't go past half-court on defense. So, and the other side of the court, so that too. Yeah. Okay, let's get into this fucking stupid-ass shit. All right, 9 or 10 Martians.
What the fuck
Do
is
you-
this graphic?
I was watching the Martians, and they didn't have
Dante.
They didn't have Dante this week,
That
and
didn't
they
make
just.
sense.
Can I tell you? They have Dante, Ziggy, and then 8 power forwards. And everyone just wants to do the same thing. Horace, STK, and Vaughn just want to do the same exact thing. And some of those guys do it on a much better scale than the other. Horace played really well this game. Vaughn played pretty well. STK was there. I don't know if you saw, but his calf sleeve was actually not a calf sleeve. It was the top of a sock he cut off.
Stop.
But it all meant.
Bro. Parker.
He ran out of VC. He ran out of VC. He couldn't buy anymore. I love STK.
He used it on his free throws.
He went 0 for 2.
With the shots in here, crazy.
It's only Uno,
the problem,
man.
The problem with the Martians is that there is no structure to that team right now. Shout out to Marco. I really like Marcos. I always think he's
I do too.
He's a very like shining light of that team because he tries really hard. He doesn't do great all the time, but when he's out there and he does do something, sometimes it's good. I don't know what kind of compliment that is. Ziggy doesn't have control of the team right now. It doesn't look very organized. Your number one guy is checked out 5 minutes into the game, or if they go down by double digits. It's tough. It's tough to be a Martian right now. I think they're going to zip back to Mars and regroup for next season.
Zip back to Mars is crazy.
Yeah, back to Mars. They're Martians, so they're from Mars. Goblins, 9. Goblins having a tough time. Winnable game for them, but the Ravens were able to execute much better than them down the stretch. Yeah, tough game for them. Tough running. They have too much talent on that team for them to drop so many games. I guarantee you, if they don't start a game down double digits, or if they can start with a lead, like, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to be a Goblin. I feel bad for Dean. I feel bad. I like a lot of those guys on that team. I really do. A lot of, like, all-time, some of the nicest guys on that team, and they just cannot win basketball games, and it's sad. It's sad to see. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we can
This next one is going to spice things up. People are going to be upset. People are going to be upset about this next one.
It better not be the
Ready?
Coyotes.
So this is the first time in Parker Power Ranking history where the top 3 teams of last week's got upset. The top 3 teams, it's never happened before. I don't even think the top 2 have ever been upset in the same one. So all 3 of them went down. The team that took the most shocking loss and it impacted them the most is the Mambas. Mambas at 7.
8.
8, sorry. Mambas at 8.
That's wild. The enchanting 8.
It is wild, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Damn, the Ravens over them?
Ravens on a
Ravens
3-game
on a
win
3-game
streak.
win streak. The Mambas have dropped 2 of their last 3.
I mean, they were missing Shane.
I,
2 out of the last
yes,
3.
it
We
is a
don't care who you're missing.
Freddie,
We were missing Fessy.
Shane.
Come on,
Missing Shane hurts them so much because he's
I
so
do
much
think
of a
dropping 8
table
is
setter.
crazy. I think that's wild.
But you,
dropping 8.
I don't care how many people you're missing. If you lose to a Dogs team that doesn't have their number 1 pick or their first round pick and Mitch, shout out Mitch, by 20 points, close to, I think it was 19.
Yeah, 19.
And it's not like it was like, that was a close game until the second half, and then the Dogs blew it open. Yep. It was, you could tell the Mambas were frustrated.
Doggy style.
Doggy style. You can tell the Mambas were frustrated. I heard chatter that they were frustrated at Tommy's defensive effort.
Defensive player of the year?
Wait, what?
Say again?
You talking about defensive player of the year, Tommy?
No, not anymore. Again, you look at his stat line. Yes, he got 30 points, but I could probably get 30 points if I took 27 shots, Eric. That's how it works. You got to think that maybe the Dogs expose something in the Mambas that maybe other teams can expose. And I will say that conference, nobody is really safe.
We're next?
There is a situation where the Mambas miss the playoffs if they lose to certain teams. And I think on the schedule, the Dogs should have been penciled in, especially if they're
hang up on him if we're fucking
next. The
next.
Dogs should have been penciled in as a W, and
First time ever. Cut that shit short.
They outplayed you. They outplayed you big time. I would love to see what Pat has to do to get his team back into it. But yeah, I think they have 2 MVP caliber players, but the rest of your team got beat bad. So shout out Mambas. I always love you, but you guys are 8.
He's trolling. We're not next.
7. Nick, close your ears.
We're not next.
7 Coyotes.
Get the no. Hang up on him. How are we 7?
Nick wants you to get hung up on.
Hold on. How are we number 7?
How? But how do you lose to the Panthers?
You were the
How
team
do
to
you
beat.
lose?
Why are you
to the
arguing with a
Panthers?
phone?
You're arguing with a phone, Nick. Sit down.
He's not even here.
Every dog has its day. Now live in your purpose.
Number 7
Listen.
is crazy, bro.
You guys are
The
7.
Ravens over us. We beat the
Ravens
Dogs.
Ravens are on a 3-game win
We have the tiebreaker out of all the teams in our conference.
Pat, go Mambas.
It's the
If you
power.
Go
don't, can I
Mambas.
tell you?
Like that.
That's
Can I tell you? If you don't want to
If you
drop
wanna
the
pick
power
me up,
rankings,
Pat, I'm
don't
down to be
lose
a
to
Mamba.
teams you shouldn't lose to.
Chat, do you guys hear this
Oh,
shit?
Jeff in the chat. What up, Jeff?
Don't lose to teams you shouldn't lose to.
Yeah, or else
Coyotes-
Darvis is going to take you out of the Enchanted Eight.
As long as
It-
Darvis got us in top 3, I'm straight.
You don't.
It looked like
He got us number 2.
I don't know. You guys looked a little disorganized,
us?
Nick. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah, we're
it's
serious.
very
Wow.
important
Makes no sense.
for your team, for Dallas, to be more than just the glue guy.
This guy.
What happened?
No, I'm just looking at you.
You
the
need
shiesty
Dallas
scares
to
you.
step up a little bit. He's a great
It's intimidating.
teammate, but he again, you need him to score a little more down the stretch. It can't just be Alex, because we saw what happened. Alex would score, and then you know who would score right after him is fucking Bouncy. But every clutch
Billy.
basket Alex had, Bouncy had one more clutch
Or
basket.
Van Lee.
Billy.
Whatever you
What's
wanna
his
call
real
him.
name?
We don't know.
Or Billy. It could be Billy. Actually.
Who knows?
You don't even know yours.
It's Bentley.
You can't even get him to show up half the time. What are you talking about?
His name is Bouncy, bro. Period.
All right, Bouncy bro.
Billy.
yeah,
I like Billy.
That's cool. But
Billy Bob.
All right, Parker.
That's a solid name.
Number
Next.
Who's better than the Coyotes?
6.
The
The
Dragons were
Dragons!
better than the Dragons.
All
were
right.
better
Can
than
I use the
Coyotes
restroom? Can I be?
Nah.
No, Nick, you better sit
The
here.
Dragons are better than us.
Yeah.
Last week they were, Nick. Last week
He's
they
going
were
week
better
to
than
week.
you.
Yeah, he's on week to weeks. It's not entirely. You're nervous, man.
But we could lose. That's fine, bro.
Yeah, you're not making
You're
playoffs.
nervous,
You
kid.
see what happens if you lose to a team that's worse than you, or on the power ranking? You fucking drop a lot, Nick.
Fucking drop.
7. We went from 1 to
drop. You was
7.
never at
You
one.
were 2.
You were 2.
Oh, that. No, I'm thinking of
Yeah.
the real power rankings.
Okay.
The Enchanted
You're
Eight.
talking about the Enchanted Eight. It's not the
I like that one better.
I love that it's over your graphics. That's the best part.
No, so
Oh, it's
Dragons, Dragons play
He doesn't
really
even put the
well.
bottom 2 in there.
They move the ball well.
I wouldn't waste
They
my time with the
super
Martians
hot
either.
against-
Or the Goblins.
Against a very good defensive La Familia team. Even when Braylon started to heat up in the second half, they weathered that storm. They held out. Braylon even had a really good chance at coming up with that basketball in the last few seconds, and he didn't. But shout out the Dragons. You guys played really well. You've turned it around. They've clinched a playoff spot, correct?
Yes,
They
they
have.
did.
Well, look at that.
Go
Well, I
Ghosts.
can't say that
Dragons.
about
And the
any-
Getting all the
Ravens.
snacks.
I was going to say, I can't say that about anybody else in this fucking room. So shout out Dragons.
I'm working on it, Pat. I'm working on it.
Yeah, no, you're not. All right. 5, La Familia.
La Familia 5.
La Familia 5.
That's
You guys dropped from 1 to 5. You lose to the
But it's
Dragons.
better than the Yotes.
They clinched the number 1 seed, and their 5 is crazy.
They haven't clinched the number 1 seed.
And that's no disrespect. It's tough.
They haven't
because
clinched the
La
number
Familia
1 seed.
loses
Bro, the
their
Dragons aren't going to be
number
number 1,
2
bro.
scorer.
The Ravens can too.
Guy that
Nah,
they put
neither of those.
Listen
the
to
ball
what
in their hands.
Parker's saying right now. That's because you understand what he's talking about. You keep talking over there.
Nah.
You're not listening.
I
That's why
am
you hard-headed.
listening. I am listening.
Fucking hard-headed.
Who do you play? No,
I'm sorry, Parker.
hold on. Who do you play? Who do you play?
We'll talk about it later.
The last few
Go ahead,
games.
Parker. We'll talk about it later.
So, I love you, Day Day. You're the man. But,
I got you, Parker.
but La Familia, again, played really well. Dragons are one of those teams that can get hot at any minute and they can stay hot. They have the shooting ability where they can heat up real quick and beat anybody in the league. Is how I feel. Again, you guys had a tough week. First week without Sterling, but shout out Sterling showing up like a good teammate. Nick's had enough. Send him to the fucking locker room.
should.
See you later, Nick.
29 now.
You guys had a tough week. First week without Sterling. Shot Doc had a tough week shooting. No main either. So I'm giving you guys some grace in this ranking. But again, I think you guys have the most complete team of every team. That's just how I feel. Chemistry-wise, defense, offense, star power, team camaraderie. I think you guys have it, and I think Tone's a very good coach. But yeah, it's a bounce back. I mean, that should have probably been penciled in as a win. You guys didn't have Maine and Sterling. Tough. Again, you guys had a chance down the stretch with Braylon. He tipped a ball, almost got it back for a 3 to tie it at the end. Wasn't there. That's okay. 50-50 balls. It just happens. But, bounce back next week, Day-Day. Much love. You got this.
Big facts.
Big facts. Big love. Big facts. Nick sucks. 4 Ravens. 3-game win streak, guys. We didn't think we'd see it. Remember when the Ravens had no wins?
What?
Now they're on a 3-game win streak.
Yeah.
Dre is having a great time. He's high-fiving commentators. Gallo's playing really well. Sauce has his guys locked in. Fell is athletic and his shots are falling. I mean, shout out the Ravens. I can't give them enough praise. I mean, that season, you look at the Ravens and the Goblins and the Martians, and you're like, they could have all had the same.
I got the next
trajectory,
segment.
but
Don't worry.
Sauce led his guys, coached them, got him through some tough times. Dre is playing a lot better. Dre's feeling a lot better. He looks happier out there. So I think it's the goggles, though. So
It is. It's the goggles and the fro combination. It's just great.
Yeah.
it's really awesome.
We
And
call it the
stitch-
Froggles.
The Froggles.
Him being on the Ravens was the best jersey choice.
No, the stitched up jersey, dude. It's my favorite.
He looks like a Bulls player from the
Yeah,
90s. He
literally,
looks great.
Literally.
I love it. Dre, you look great, man. We love you.
All right, Eric. Eric, strap in. You're number 3.
Yeah,
the
back
rap.
in the top 3,
Number
baby.
3.
The Enchanted 3.
They take down a very good Coyotes.
The team to
team, and
beat. The team to beat.
Well, no, not this week. You're like the third.
Who's
team.
it seem to be?
Well, you guys were.
Who is now?
It was always,
You guys
it
were.
was always La Familia.
No, it wasn't,
It
bro.
was always
you guys
La
lost to the
Familia.
Dragons, bro. Cut
You
it
lost
out,
too.
According
bro.
to Pat.
You lost too, stupid.
You guys played really well.
I got you.
Marcus just has to finish a layup, and maybe that game would be much better. in your
Shot Doc
favor.
teaches blind
Marcus,
kids.
Marcus.
What?
Hey, I
said
can't-
that?
Shit is crazy.
Who said
I
that?
can't give enough credit to.
Parker, did you hear what Kyson said?
No, what did Kai say?
He said Shot Doc teaches blind kids. What does that even mean? What does that mean?
Tyson, can we confirm it? Do we have
He
like a
right. He
photo?
does Pest Patrol of Central Florida. Shout out. It's on Day Day's jersey. I don't think
Well-
that teaches blind kids.
And I don't know if that should be used as like a derogatory. Like, why would that put him down?
It's
You know?
Kyson.
It's Kaiser.
Well, yeah, Kyson is an all-time legend. He one time said, we should play
Toe ticket
the
patch.
white or the U.S. players versus the Spanish players plus Yusuf.
Yep.
Do you remember when he said that?
He also predicted that the team that he was playing against was going to win, and he was dead serious on it.
And I think he was right.
And he was right.
Enough of Kyson. Back to the Panthers. Panthers played really well. You guys, I think the most important thing was down the stretch. The Coyotes had chances to throw you off to win. Nick couldn't because he couldn't hit a shot. But
Did you win last week?
Bouncy,
He had one
shout out.
shot.
I had two.
Alex
Oh, two.
came down the court, hit a lot of
Not good
clutch
enough, they
plays.
lost. They
Made a
suck.
lot of clutch plays
I
for
missed a
you.
lot. I went to sleep late last night.
Bouncy made
oh,
even
now
more
you went to
clutch
sleep late.
I went to
baskets.
sleep like at 4. I was
And you
playing
have
video games.
Nacho, and you guys are all good.
Which
I think the Panthers were back in the playoff hunt. If you lose next week, you're out of the playoffs.
Panthers to the playoffs, baby. Parker just said it.
Panthers to the playoffs.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 2.
2, Darvis gonna love this. Wild Dogs. Number 2. Beat the fucking brakes off the Mambas. Beat the shit out of
Beat them
I
too.
couldn't believe what I was seeing. Mike looked like Ed Reed out there. It was fucking
Good
ridiculous.
comparison. Thank you for not calling me Troy.
No. If we're doing Darvis comparisons, I'm going to start comparing you to white players that aren't even in the NBA. You look like Cooper DeJean out there.
Thank you.
Just like
I'll take that.
kicking the
I'll
ball.
take that.
the guy from the Eagles?
Yes, the white guy that had the big pick in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
If you're a
Do you
white
not watch
player in
football?
the league, just thinks you're
He had an
Kyle
interception in the
Korver.
Super Bowl.
Okay, all
I
right.
think
You're
it picked
Kyle
6.
Korver, Austin
He was sliding on the
Reeves,
floor
the
too?
only 2 players that
He's a
you
psycho
can be.
just as much as
Mike.
We got to figure out a better setup for Parker.
Screenshot of Parker.
Yeah,
No,
who is
Dogs-
number 1?
Dogs played really well.
The only team that's left.
Again, it was a
Oh,
close
the
game in the first
Makos.
half,
Okay.
but shout out
That's
Jeff.
respectable. We'll take
really,
that
really,
throne
like,
back this week.
played really well, rebounded the ball well, finished well, 6 for 6. Reminded me a little throwback basketball, Kenneth Fareed.
No,
He's
he looks
just
like a
out there
rebound
rebounding
machine.
balls.
He looks like the rebound machine, Dante Watkins. That's what he looks like.
Okay.
But can finish a
I
layup.
love Dante.
He looks
Yeah,
like Dante out there.
Yeah. I think he might be more athletic than Dante, but he's jumping, he's finishing. Shout out Kyle King, hitting the ball with his head, finishing a layup. Sway
Allegedly.
couldn't believe it.
Allegedly, this is Kyle King next to me.
Allegedly. Wait, I did more than that, man.
Kyle played great.
I played great
Kyle played
defense,
great.
you know?
He boxed out
Yeah.
Sean. He did a great job controlling the pace of the game.
I guess you did. You look at the box score across the Dogs, everybody contributed, sort of, right, Kyle? But everybody
like 6
contributed
rebounds.
box score.
And I told him not to grab a rebound.
Well, so he's bad at listening, is what I just heard.
Oh, my God.
Obviously, you
All right.
worked with me for a year.
Number
Dogs-
1.
Yeah, Dogs played really well. Shout out. You
Makos.
guys.
Number one, Luke. You're
Number
welcome.
one, Darvis, shield your eyes. Your two worst nightmares,
He deserves
Luther
it.
Stromboli and Weekly Trash. Take the number
With
one
an
spot.
Never thought I'd see
Yeah.
Dom on Luke's
Looked
team.
really good. Makos looked
That's
really,
crazy.
I would have never
really,
thought I
You
would.
weren't
really
here
good.
when they used to fight.
Bro, Weekly Trash.
No,
Like, Darvis is going to have a heart attack tonight if he sees this. But he probably did. He actually ranked them number 2. I think he ranked you number 1, Mike. He ranked them number 2. But
Yeah, he did. He has
Makos
us
look
number
really
one.
good. They look locked in. Dom, Fritz, 1v1 all seem to be gelling and understanding, hey, this is how we're going to win games. We have 3 guys that can go out there and kind of score at will in different ways. But I think, again, it's scary that they don't have a traditional big. They have one of the most consistent benches in league history, I think. Those guys just go out, play really well. Shout out Makos, number 1 this week in a crazy power rankings. I've never seen a power rankings quite like this. So, shout out. I love you.
The
Nick,
PPL.
don't be so hard on yourself.
PPR. Sorry.
PPR.
PPR.
Don't be so
Power
hard on
rankings.
yourself, Nick. Everything's gonna be okay.
He is
You look-
pissed. Parker, he's
You
pissed.
look great. You look great.
His veins are coming out of his arms.
Well, you'll bounce back.
Parker, we love you.
You're not playing the Panthers.
All right. I love you. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right,
You're
bro.
not making the playoffs, Eric. You're not making the playoffs.
All right, so are we doing the Enchanted Ease?
Makos and
Your
Yeah.
favorite duos in the
Goblins.
league?
Yeah, let's go. So,
So
what we got here, I made a list of top 5 players. You guys are going to grade
No,
it.
top 5 duos.
Top 5 duos. Top 5 duos in the league.
Currently.
Currently
if
in the
I'm
league.
there,
League.
I'm number 1.
You're not, bro. You're not
you're
even in
not.
the duo.
All
You're just
right.
an extra. Shut
Hold on,
up.
let me pull up.
Pissing me off. over there.
Chat. Let's get your opinions.
Yeah.
The top 5
Great.
duos.
Is-
Eric's picks. Now, granted, Eric has had notoriously horrendous picks.
Yes.
So
these
your
are-
top 5 duos in the league current today. Who do you think number 5 is? Top 5. There's only 10 teams, so 5 of them are out. Top 5 duos in the league currently. Hold on, let me look at the teams. Dre and Fed.
No.
You said Dre and Fell?
Hold on, I'm thinking
There's 10
right
teams.
10
You just
teams.
look. Just
The
figure
Mon-
out the duos on each team. Do you want me to like shout out duos so that we can kind of
now.
have
You
a?
should have had like a,
Tell us the duo. So,
So the duo here would be Dre and Fell for the Ravens.
Okay.
For La Familia, you thinking
I would be Braylon
and Day Day?
and Day.
Martians.
give me a second, guys.
Martians. We've
You
got
got
Phil and Dante.
Dante, yeah.
The dogs. We've got Kyle King and Mo. No, we got Chef and we've got Juan.
absolutely so
Uh,
that you just said that.
I love you. We've got Nixon and who?
Gene.
Gene Ballas.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Coyotes. We've got Alex and Dallas.
Yeah, Alex and Dallas.
We've got what? Dom and 1v1.
Yep.
We've got
That's a hard
Sean and
one 'cause
Tommy.
Fritz is tough.
Sean and
Sean
Tommy.
for sure.
We've got Sway and Ryan.
D. Ooh.
That's like 7.
And then we've got
Is
Bouncy and Nacho.
Is this what?
That's top, that one might be 1. No, that might be. That's 1.
Is that who you put, Bouncy and Nacho?
No, so I'm gonna say right now I didn't put Bouncy Notch just because I didn't play enough games.
That's what I'm saying.
together.
How can you-
Bro, what?
But
So
they
who'd you
do.
put? So who'd you
They
put?
are.
Brandon
You want me to
Steve.
put it
You
right
gotta
now?
put the people.
Just
that
say
put-
who it was. Just say who.
Oh,
who
yeah.
you put
Who's your
together.
two? Who's your duo?
No,
For
I
the
didn't put.
Panthers.
No, I didn't put them. I didn't put.
No, who's your duo?
I didn't choose a duo for them.
So
Because I
Panthers
only
aren't in the
chose
top.
top 5, so I wouldn't qualify. I didn't
Oh,
qualify.
okay,
that.
I get what you're saying.
All right, so
So
out
about
of
the
the ones
game.
that we gave you, Panthers
Yeah.
are clearly out. Who
Because-
would you say would be number 5 out of the ones that we gave you?
What was just the teams again? La Familia, Goblins.
Dom.
I don't wanna turn
Dom
around.
and 1v1.
You went down one.
But number 5.
Number 5.
Oh,
Number 5?
Oh.
Starting from the bottom.
Sway and Ryan.
Just as far as best duo.
Hell
Sway and
no.
Ryan.
I went best duo
I
based
still-
off of stats. Like
Sway
who's
and
playing
Ryan.
the best right now?
Nah,
I got Sway
in
and
my
Ryan.
opinion.
I'm
That's
going
5.
back to I'm going back to Fell and Dre still.
Fell and Dre at
Think
5.
at 5?
5.
I got
Make sure you're talking into the mic, Nick.
Sorry, Fell and Dre.
Nah, because Nixon and
Nah,
Dean are the
nah,
reason
nah,
why
nah,
they
nah.
get the
Nixon
wins
and
the point.
Gene?
Yeah. No, I got Sway and
So you think Goblins?
yeah. I got
Hell.
Goblins.
What's your opinion, Kyle?
I think it on 5. I think it might be. Yeah, I think because he didn't count Panthers, so I think it might be Dragons at 5.
All right, so Kyle thinks Dragons at number 5, and what do you think, Nick, for number 5? Duo, top 5
Bro, the
duos in the
Dragons,
league,
bro,
sitting
there's
at
still
number
so many more
5.
teams. You got our
Wait,
team.
who's the top 5 team? Oh, we don't know the
Top,
top.
we don't need. We
Oh,
don't know.
the
Is this a
five.
top
You got
5
Dom.
duos?
You got Dom.
Yeah, it's just duos.
1v1.
not records.
You got
Just pick your number 5 so we can keep moving.
Ravens.
Ravens,
Fell
okay.
and Dre.
So
Oh, I'm
Kyle
sure.
King was right, and you were about to change your
Oh,
answer.
we
but
got to guess yours.
Kyle
Yes.
King was right.
I think
Yeah,
it's
Yes,
Oh.
this is Kyle King
I
was
didn't-
right.
Wait, who was it?
It is
was the
Nixon and
Dragons
Gene
with
with the
Nixon.
Dragons.
That's your
I
fifth?
can respect that.
Fifth.
That's his 5.
They are. That is a tough.
We're
They're a
moving-
solid team.
We're,
They're not
we're
Sorry,
moving to
sorry.
number 4. Number 4, we are moving up. Okay, who do you think the number 4 duo in the league currently is?
knowing him.
According to Eric,
According to Eric, he's gonna probably put the Coyotes. Dallas and Alex.
is that your pick?
Yes, if that's what
Is that
his
your pick? What's your pick? Let's just make it a little bit quicker. I know the answers because I put the graphics up, so I'm not gonna guess. So you 3 guess.
Coyotes.
Not Coyotes. Who's on La Familia again?
Me and Umbrella. Or, I don't know who is on.
Is Brelin on?
Who did you put for the duos for them?
I say La
him and-
Familia.
Yes, him and
Him and Braylon.
I say La Familia.
I say La Familia number 4.
I say Coyotes.
The answer, you are correct, Nick.
I know.
It is the
Coyotes.
Coyotes.
Because Eric's a hater.
The
What do you
Coyotes.
mean?
Why are you
They're
guys
better.
Bro,
They're
that-
better than Nixon.
Nick.
What do you
mean?
Aggressive, sir. You need to
Okay,
relax.
but, so you're telling me the
Okay.
next? Oh, the
Relax.
third.
My team is always getting.
We're going
shots
number
thrown at
3.
him, bro. I don't
Number
appreciate
3.
it, bro.
The third best duo in the league.
The Mambas.
In my opinion.
In your opinion.
He's picking. Oh, but he didn't do
in
his team.
Eric's opinion. He
Oh.
did not put the Panthers, so you know it's out of 9.
The dogs.
And you
The
know it's out
dogs.
of-
He got the dogs, then the Mambas, then the Makos.
Nah. Because the Makos got 3. Oh, well,
I think that's his. I think he has the Mambas, then the dogs, and the Makos. That's
okay,
that's my
third.
pick.
I got third dogs.
Third dogs.
I got a dog.
I got dogs as well.
Incorrect. He
It's
has
the Mambas.
No, he has the Ravens,
Ravens
at number
with
3.
Fell and
Dre and
Dre.
Fell.
Wow, this guy.
As a duo,
I
I do
see why
kind of
you
agree.
do
I
playoffs,
see them
dog.
as a duo.
What? Better than
I'm not mad
Alex?
at that.
They
I'm not mad at
combine-
that.
Alex?
They
They the
combine
only
for-
team that's going for their team.
They combine
yeah.
for like 80% of their
Yeah,
points.
that's a fact.
If you really look at that, they do.
I agree.
All right, number 2. Number 2. Chat, let's hear your top 5. Top 5 duos in the league. Let's hear your top 5. Let's hear your opinions.
Is it Domin?
But we're going off of Eric's right now. Number 2 in the league.
Is it Domin?
Mambas.
That's your pick?
That's my pick for him.
Nick
For them
picks
two.
the Mambas.
Because you got to count in how many times Tommy has scored.
Sean and Tommy. That's his
Yeah,
duo.
but
Tommy's the
Number one duo.
leading point scorer. If he's going off stats on 2
Yeah,
of the players,
they're the number
he's
one.
number
Oh,
one.
I didn't know that. I thought you were just talking about.
Well,
Yeah,
it is his
what-
opinion, but it's how he
yeah,
thinks.
you didn't explain it
No,
well.
but-
You didn't.
no, it's
explain
just
it
his
well.
opinion.
When
What
you
do you
say
think?
top duo, you mean top duo that are
who's
better? Yeah, who's
performing?
performing the
Yeah.
best? It's
Mambas.
performance.
Number.
Yeah, Mambas. So Mambas is going to be number 1.
Wait,
Two.
who was the?
And then the Makos.
Who was 5?
No,
Yeah, the Dragons.
5 were the Dragons. 4 was the Coyotes. 3 were the Ravens.
That is true.
So number 2.
All right, so then the Mambas, then the dogs.
Yeah.
What's your pick is number 2?
Nah, the dogs. The
dogs,
dogs number
the
2.
dogs,
Dogs
the
number
dogs.
2. and then
Mambas number
Mambas.
one.
Yeah, dogs number 2, Mama's number 1.
Okay, you guys are correct. You
Yeah,
got both
see.
of those right.
Yeah.
Dogs, Chef and Juan at number 2, and Sean and Tommy at number 1.
Hey, chat, let me know what I. Give me a grade. Give me a grade.
But if
I,
you-
Give me-
I
give me
think
a
that you're
grade.
missing out
Yeah.
on Dom in 1v1, but
Coyotes?
as far as
But
playing
stat-wise?
together,
Oh, okay.
No, because that's why I think what you're saying is.
I'm talking
stat-wise-
performance.
I love the
performance.
graphics though. Shout out, did Laura make them?
No, I made them.
Shout out you. They look great. Great job, Eric.
Putting us at
Appreciate
4
that.
is criminal, though.
I like that.
But no, performance-wise.
But look
Alex
at the graphics.
Alex-
They appreciate the graphics.
You guys are a defensive team, so your performance is not that high.
when you
It's
say
his
top
opinion.
duo,
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
just-
think like if I was gonna pick someone, 2 people to go to play 2v2.
I'm picking the Panthers.
I'm picking him and Braylon at number like.
yeah,
like,
you're just going off a name. You're not
You're
going
going
off
off
a
a
performance.
No, but if you're going off
All right.
performance, I'm
You
picking
can't
your
pick
team as
me.
number 1.
All
If
right,
we're being
we
honest.
gotta
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
it moving because we're at an
Bounty wasn't there enough, so you can't pick him because
Yeah,
it would be
we're,
Bounty.
we're at
Bounty
an
was
hour 7 minutes. We got to keep it moving so we can get everything in.
All right.
You wanna do
We're gonna
the
go to the
star
next
bench?
the most controversial segment in Celly Nation, CeleTake podcast history. Start, bench, cut.
All right.
It is everybody's
I'm ready.
favorite. Eric, do you have a preference of which one I start with, or do you care?
Yeah, make the.
Not really.
You got 10
All right, I'm gonna go here. Start, bench, cut. We've got Gene Lopez, Maine,
Start.
Brandon Steed. Start, bench, cut.
Cutting Maine.
Gene Lopez,
Starting-
Maine, Brandon Steed.
I'm biased.
What do you got?
Go ahead.
What do you got, Nick? Go ahead. You're first.
Starting Gene, benching Brandon Steed, and cutting Maine.
All right, Kyle King.
I am cutting Gene benching Maine because he's young, so career development, obviously, and then I'm starting Brandon Stever's experience.
But this isn't no like money on the line, bro. This is just like
Day-Day?
like,
He likes to develop players. Let him develop his players.
I'm starting Brandon.
Okay.
I love Maine, but Gene, I'm benching Gene. I'm cutting.
All right, if you want me to be, I agree with that one. If I'm being like realistic,
Eric, what's your
Yeah,
pick?
I got to start Brandon.
Get back.
I would have the bench Gene and cut.
I agree with that just based on the fact of like
Availability.
the whole entire season.
Yeah.
Maine,
Yeah.
the past 2
Yeah.
games
Maine has
played
been
phenomenal.
turning out-
He's been doing great, and I think
Gene
next
has been
season he's a
like-
rising
he's
star.
killing
But
left.
Gene has been consistent, and it's not even the like
Thank you, Ash.
talent. I think it's more so like the veteran leadership of like knowing when to slow the ball down, knowing how to control the
Right.
pace of the
Taking
game.
smart shots.
Gene does a great job at that. I think more so than Brandon, but Brandon out of the 3
He's
so
more-
far has been the most polished.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, the next one, start bench cut. We've got Daryl Porter,
Cut.
we've got Jeff, and we've got JPP.
Oh, man.
You're Jeff?
My Jeff.
Yep.
I'm starting Jeff, and there's no doubts about
Who's
that.
the second one again?
Daryl Porter,
And JPP.
Jeff, and JPP.
Okay, I'm starting Jeff too.
I'm starting Jeff. That's not even.
But
a
the thing
question.
is, who do you cut? Daryl or JPP? JPP's been playing horrible this season.
No. JPP's actually been the only bright light outside of Sway now. But
Bro,
JP, look at his stats. When you go home, look at his
there's
stats.
more to
He's been the only
basketball than
consistent.
just what shows, bro.
Bro, he's been rebounding the most.
He's
and
scared to
been
shoot.
But the shots he take, he's making half of them. He's getting 6. He's making 3. He's only getting 6.
50%.
He's only getting 6, dude.
50%. Good money.
So I would probably have the bench JPP, and I would cut
I would
Daryl Porter.
cut
But
Daryl too,
Daryl's
but
been playing good.
I don't mind it. I don't mind going with that. Day, what do you think?
I'm starting. Who was the first one?
Jeff.
Jeff.
Jeff, Daryl, and
He's a freaking
JPP.
rebound monster.
Oh, Jeff
Yeah.
is
And then-
and such a nice guy.
He jumps
Yeah.
high.
Shout out Jeff, man. Shout out
JPP, I'm
Jeff.
cutting Daryl. Daryl was talking hot, so he's a dead man walking. So
Kyle, what's your pick? Start bench cut.
Start Jeff, bench JPP, and cut Daryl.
Yeah, all right, we all
All right,
agree.
we
then.
all agree. Queen sweep. All right, next one. We've got some captains for this next one. We've got step back E,
Yeah.
Coach
Cut.
Tone,
Cut.
and Dean.
Him, Dean, who else?
And Tone.
Oh,
Him, Dean,
bro.
and Tone.
All right. Yeah, that is very easy.
start Dean, you cut.
Yeah, cut Toe. Yeah.
cut that broken glass of a man's head.
You don't agree, Nick?
that's tough. Yeah,
It's tough. See, the thing is,
But what is the task, though? Are we looking like to actually play? Or
start
like,
bench cut.
Start bench
You're
cut.
playing. You're playing with
I'm
these
These are
guys.
the 3 options.
I'm
Who-
cutting Tone.
That's crazy.
I love Tone, but
After the
you got to
big
cut
game?
him.
So I'm taking this as like playing with me.
minutes. Yeah.
I'm taking it as playing with me.
Yeah.
You know, like personally playing with me. I've won a championship with E, season 2, and he had multiple 20-point games because we were able to facilitate to you very well. Dean plays extremely well with me, and Tone plays extremely well with me. So it's very
I
difficult.
love Tone, but Tone don't play a lot.
Yeah.
So it's
That would be the
yeah.
reason why I would cut him,
Yeah.
and I would start Dean, and I would bench you because you came off the bench very well for us. You were a great spark off the bench. So I would start Dean, cut Tone, and bench E. But I love playing with Tone too. So I would play with all 3 of you guys in a
All right,
heartbeat.
nah,
Itches, bro.
just take it off.
How the fuck?
Just take it off. Just take it off. You don't-
Yeah, it's
you
so
don't-
itchy on my beard.
Just take it off, guys.
Fuck.
No, I can't.
No.
I'm committed,
kinda
and I
jealous
gotta
I don't have
pee
one
so
on.
bad. But I'm stuck.
Fuck. Because this is where it gets nasty, right? Because Tone's not gonna turn the ball over. Tone's not gonna make a bad play. Tone's gonna box out.
But as you saw last week, he's not the best defender. Dean tries on defense. Eric tries on defense. They're both more athletic than Tone.
I'm starting Dean. I'm benching Eric. I'm cutting Tone. I love you, Tone.
Damn.
It's not
The
disrespect to
fall of
Tone.
La Familia on the podcast.
Crazy, dude. Well, talk
Crazy.
I bench Tone because even if I play with Tone, he's gonna teach me what to do on the court. Like that helps me immensely. So
Nah, but he's not a coach in this.
it doesn't matter. But if we're on the
No, it
court,
does matter.
he's gonna tell me
He's
what to
not
do
a
on the
coach.
court.
He's a player in this.
It doesn't matter if we're playing. He's gonna be like, Kyle, I need you over there. Kyle, I need you to get down there. He's gonna
Yeah,
direct.
he's
That's
about to
a
run the
coach.
one.
That's a coach. We're talking about him
Yeah.
being a player.
Bro, he could be a player and a coach. Most
Everybody
coaches do
say
that in
that.
this
I'm
league.
cutting Tone as well.
You guys are crazy.
I love Tone, but I gotta cut him.
I love Tone.
I'm
yeah.
cutting
I
E.
love
I'm
my
cutting
coach,
E.
but-
That's and I'm
Poor E.
starting Dean. That's my boy.
Yeah,
Lights
Dean's
out
definitely
shooter,
fine.
and then I'm benching Tone.
He just wanted to say he wanted to cut me.
We've
That was
got 2 more. We're gonna go with Job, Chief, and Tay.
Oh, cut and
Dante?
Tay. Cut and Tay.
Dante, Chief,
Damn.
and Job.
Cut and Tay.
Just like that.
We're going off of recency bias. This is recency bias. So you got to go
This is
what's
unfair.
going on.
This is
Kay's gonna
unfair.
get cut because he's 0-7.
No,
You-
he's not
I-
gonna get cut.
He is.
You got.
He's not gonna get cut.
bro.
He's not gonna get cut.
I'm sorry.
This is nasty.
Joe's been playing really
I was
well,
about to say the same thing.
but I
I
got,
Yeah,
I
he's gonna get
got,
cut for sure. Job's gonna be the one to get cut. That's
I
what
got- I got-
Tay.
I got to start Tay, and I got to have Chief coming off the bench for
I
him.
got
I'm starting
I'm
Chief.
opposite. I'm starting Chief.
I'm
and
starting
I'm
Chief.
having
Yeah,
Tay
Tay's-
come off the bench, and I'm having Job cut.
Boom. I
But
agree.
it's
Yeah.
difficult because I don't want to cut Job because he's playing
Yeah,
really
he's
well.
playing- he's
But
playing lights out.
The
but-
thing is, Tay can give you the points, but
Yeah.
he's also been averaging a lot of assists.
right,
Yeah.
And that's the difference maker for
right,
me.
and
Yep,
then
yep.
Chief is a lockdown specialist. so-
Chief plays both sides of the ball,
Yeah,
moves the ball. He's
yeah.
a phenomenal
I'm going
player.
Dante starting Chief on the bench.
I see it either way.
Yeah,
Kyle, do you
Joe
agree?
Joe being cut is not a dish, Joe. You
No,
you
Job
been
is
cooking,
yeah,
bro.
for sure.
It's just matchup
Top tier
wise,
player.
you're the not the worst, but out of the three, I would want to attack you before I attack the other two.
All right, last one. We got 3 more captains. This is the final one of the day.
Cut Luke.
Luke is not on it. It is me, Ziggy Zay,
Cut
and
Ziggy.
Pat Klein.
Cut Pat.
Sorry, you haven't won a game. Like I don't know half the times when we were playing. When he was playing me, he was trying to fight me. Like I was like, "Yo, cut this man." I'm starting freaking Pat because that's my boy. Ride or die.
Over Mike?
Me, Ziggy, and Pat.
Damn.
Oh, wait,
minutes
wait.
cut in half.
Yeah,
You're
wait,
playing
wait,
4
time,
minutes.
time.
I'm starting Mike.
Yeah, starting Mike,
Yo,
benching Pat.
Just
Kind
text
of
me and say, "Yo, Daddy, I'm ass."
Yeah, he said, he texted me the same shit.
Tone, I already addressed you're not ass. I like playing with you a lot. I just
Yeah,
won a championship with him, and Dean's my guy. Not that you're
that's
not
funny.
my guy.
All right.
All right,
But
me,
yeah.
Ziggy, and Pat.
Yeah, I'm gonna start Mike. You gotta bench Pat, and you gotta cut Ziggy. You gotta cut Ziggy.
Day.
Sorry, Ziggs. Poor Ziggy.
We couldn't
man.
hear that one, Day.
Poor
You're laughing.
Ziggy.
You're laughing too much.
Mike starts, Pat bench, Ziggy cut.
All right.
Performance base. Sorry.
Then it's not biased because I'm here. It's because I have a shiesty
It
on.
has nothing to
It's
do
his
with you
house.
being here. I would tell you, you suck. Right now, I view Pat and Ziggy trash.
All right. We don't have any graphics for this, do we?
Yeah.
Let's just
Start with a defensive player of the year.
Yeah, I don't even think start with. I think let's just. You touched on MIP earlier.
Yep.
Fuck everything else. DPOY. I don't even want to debate.
I had something I wanted to say.
Okay, go ahead, E.
Because I know you guys are fighting for the shit. You just had 10 steals, so that kind of like.
He presses, bro. He
Yeah, it doesn't matter,
presses the
but-
whole
Shut up.
game.
But
All
listen
you
to
do
me.
is talk
Listen to me.
shut the.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
All you
Listen
do is
to me.
press. Bro.
But listen to me. Listen to me, though. I think ahead of you guys right now, because I was watching the games from week 1, week 2. Chiefs been playing good defense since week 1. And I'm sorry, bro. He might cheat. No. He's reigning.
his favor.
Bro, you
No, you
Both their
don't
cases.
understand,
No.
bro. I don't think you.
If you have another strong defensive guard, that's 2 defensive guards, and he's still able to do
Man,
10
they-
steals.
But you
he's
got-
the number
no.
one
Man,
defensive
they
player.
lost DPOY,
He's guarding
guys.
the best
Look at
player.
him. He's not even
That's
gonna get-
crazy.
look at him.
You guys
He's
are,
stressing over there.
you
Look
guys
at
are
him.
nuts.
But Chief is literally averaging.
Got cooked this Sunday.
Chief is literally averaging a block.
got cooked?
Yeah,
You
he's
got
out of it.
medium rare.
He is out of
Hold
it.
on.
Yeah, you're out of it. You're out of it. You're
no,
out
the
of it.
fuck I'm not,
bro.
What? No, I'm not. One bad game.
Yeah, I'm not lying. Yeah, you're out of it. Yeah,
One
yeah.
bad game.
Hey, bro.
Bro. Yeah,
picking on
yeah,
you.
yeah. They were double teaming you. Yeah, they were.
Bro, I'm sorry.
picking on
Hey,
you,
Dede,
bro.
let me say one more
All
thing.
right.
Dede, let me say one more thing. I'm
got
so
it.
sorry. I've gone to an all-white pool with a bunch of rich people. I've seen more cooked white rich people from sunburn than you did.
Whoa,
boy.
that was
Yeah.
weak ass
Dog
fucking
walk.
comparison. You were that weak ass comparison,
Yeah, that was,
Bro,
that was too long.
Bro, you have a former DPOY on your team
What does that do
helping
with
you
you?
get to your point. What are you talking about?
I didn't get killed. You did.
Bro,
Yes
you
or no?
lost
Some
to the
category.
Dragons.
Yes or no?
You lost to the Dragons. We both lost. It was a bad game. It is what it is.
How can you say you lost to Dragon, but we both lost? What's your argument?
Bro, we lost to the Panthers.
Let's talk
All right,
about
bro, you got it.
Whoa. What do you mean? That was our worst game. First of all, you lost to a Panthers that had their worst game.
Bro, that was your best game all season,
Outside of
dog.
Bouncy and
Come
Nacho
on,
really
bro.
hooping, nobody else
They
really
got
shot
Bouncy,
well,
please,
bro.
Bouncy, we need
Bounty
you.
and
Bro,
Nacho
get outta
got
here.
crazy on you, bro. What are
Literally.
you talking about?
Literally.
They
That
got
was the
crazy
game
on
plan.
you.
You do
They were
realize that they
picking
worked
on
on
you.
you.
Oh my God.
But
Oh
Yo,
my
this
God.
can't be life. We watched the video. We're gonna watch it. If it didn't come out yet, it's out. Yo, I swear to God. Watch that. They're picking on you. You put a video when you got cha-cha slided, bro.
I was saying that even though they're yelling and fighting over defensive play of the year, I feel like Chief is definitely ahead of you in fighting. Because I feel like Day isn't alone on the top.
Eric don't
I
know
feel like-
ball, guys.
Bro,
You have
they,
two guys on their team that are the. Bro, you can't do. They
but-
press the whole game.
Chief-
If I press
but
the
Chief
whole
is
game
averaging
on
a
his
block
side,
a
bro,
game.
I'm averaging 15 steals a game.
Chief is averaging a block a
You
game.
think?
Come on, bro.
One of the shortest dudes in the league.
I blocked Tommy. So like, what are we
I
talking?
mean,
I don't think
Alex
I
didn't
don't-
score
I don't-
on
about?
me.
I gave you a block.
So
Did you
can we
get a block?
can
It looked
before
like you got a block.
before we get into this argument,
Yeah, you got a block.
can we explain what we think
why I like
a
doing stats.
defensive player of the
You're
year
welcome.
candidate brings?
Stats don't mean shit.
That's what I'm saying.
What,
Can
what,
we-
what do you think?
All right, so for me, right, like, I had a conversation with my guys.
You're welcome.
Shout out my boy AB and Britt. Those are my guys. We had a conversation.
Antonio
about
Brown.
this.
Shout out Antonio.
No, it's not Antonio Brown.
Oh, I'm
It's
about
my
to
bro
say,
AB.
hold up.
My friend, my boy AB. We had a conversation, me, him, and my little brother Britt, and we were saying, if you're the steals leader, does that make you the best defensive player? And we all agreed no, right? And then when you look up who's leading in steals, it's the top scorers too. Shea, and it was like Shea and a couple other people, they were top scorers too. And it was like the way they get their steals is through passing lanes
Yeah.
and picking out the defense. To me, a person that you give credit to a DPOI is the guy that matches up with the best player, and he makes sure the best player doesn't
Fucking
beat them
Mo.
in the game.
I wouldn't say the best player. I would say that you have to watch that person's matchup.
I don't know.
Like
I missed
you're
Why is it not the
no,
best
because
player?
why is it not the best player? Because let's just say you have for example, you have a team like La Familia who has you and Chief.
You know,
Does
there's
that
three
mean-
other, you know,
no.
there's 3 other players that y'all keep not naming. Y'all keep saying it's me and Chief, but y'all keep not naming the
But
other two,
you're-
but y'all say we have a defense.
Your team
No,
is
no,
a
no,
better
no,
defensive
no,
team than
listen,
the Coyotes.
listen to me.
125%. You guys
Oh, yeah,
can't
I agree.
score 125%. What are you talking about?
Defensively,
When
yeah.
you guys played the Goblins, everybody was throwing that fucking sway. Everybody. Maine was guarding him. Sterling was guarding him. You were guarding him. Chief was guarding him. Everybody. Come on. Braylon even guarded him. Come on, bro. Cut it out. No, bro, cut it out.
But no, but what I'm trying to say
Am I
is,
wrong though?
Yeah,
but what
you're
I'm
wrong.
trying to say is
Because
Just because-
you're bringing up one or two possessions in a 40-minute game. That makes no
I
sense.
ref that game, bro. That's exactly what was happening that whole game.
just because you're guarding the second best player doesn't mean your defensive stats and defensive matchups is invalid because you're not
No,
guarding the
it's
best
all
player.
Valid, but how do you
No, you're him. Don't get me wrong. I'm giving you your flowers. All right.
what I'm
But-
arguing is how do you
Job, this segment's going on for the next 3 hours. Tune in.
You got to that man.
Sorry, Job.
How do you say somebody's
Alex,
the
chill.
best? How do you say somebody's the best defensive player if
You gotta
they
meet
don't
me on a
match up with the
5-on-5
best
setting.
defensive, the best matchup on the other
Who
side
doesn't?
and stop it? No, me and you, I think we match up with the best defense on the other
100%.
side, and we do our best to stop.
Well, we'll
the best
see. Are you going to
defenders.
guard me on Sunday?
No,
Well,
would-
that's just hurtful.
I would
Well,
say
I can't.
I had
guard you.
12, 8, and 9.
I can't guard you. If I
I-
guard you and you have those numbers, now I look bad and I lose DPOI. I'm not gonna do that.
So you got to guard Mo.
You know it.
Take away the 3.
He
Week-
can't get no shots.
week 2.
Lock down Mo.
Hey, I got to say,
But
Mo's
when
been
y'all
shooting.
play last game of the season, right?
No,
we play next week.
Sunday. Like right
So
now.
who do you play in 2 weeks?
These guys.
The
Well-
problem I have right now is with the conversation of DPOY, right? When we talk about between me and Nick, we only bring up Nick's 2 games. No, excuse me, 1 game that he did something. We only always go back to that 1 game. We just seen
Mamba
him.
game?
Yeah, we just seen him against the Panthers,
Mhm.
which we had a conversation before the game, and I was like, "Which one are you guarding?" He said, "Nacho." Nacho had a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the whole Mambas thing is kind of irrelevant at this point when I held Tommy to a lower shooting percentage. He hit 32 on 10 of 27. He shot his lowest percentage of the season. Now, granted, so did the Hennessy. So, like, it's not me, but, like, it takes away the credibility of I held Tommy, and it makes the whole scope of the league, like, open now. So how is every other week? The Tommy discussion, although it's funny, does get thrown out of the window because he had 32 on 27 attempts against me. And I'm nowhere near as fast or athletic as either of you.
So would you say that matchup doesn't have a lot of weight to it?
No, it has weight, but it doesn't have like the single-handed weight that we gave it last week.
Okay.
Last week, it was like the end-all, be-all. You held him to 28. You did a great job on Tommy. One-on-one,
Okay.
you did a phenomenal job. Tommy wasn't hungover. He gave you his best effort. You guys as a team and you individually did a great job. But I think this week, our game plan and being able to shut down them as a whole
worked better.
Better than
Yeah,
what
you guys beat him
did.
by almost 20 points.
19.
But it
But
wasn't
I
that
think
they
that
beat-
takes
they
away
beat
the
Tommy,
case
they
of
beat
like
them.
Tommy is
Oh,
like
100%.
Yeah, they
It's just
stopped
because
end
when
all
we
be
played
all.
Tommy, Tommy was what they were 4-0. Was it 5-0?
Yeah, they were undefeated.
So it was like
4-0.
4-0.
got
So
the
that's
first
why
one
it was
mixed
such a big thing whenever we beat him
yeah,
because
it's a big loss
I'm
as
a-
a team, but it's not a big loss. I mean, a big accomplishment as you. As
All
a
I'm
defender.
saying is
At
it
the
takes
time it was, but not no more.
Yes, I think
Yeah,
that's my
100%.
That's what I'm
point.
saying.
Yes.
But now without that argument,
but the thing is, I never say I never go back and be like, yo, I locked up Tommy. No,
I'm not
I
saying
don't
you
ever
said
say that.
But what I'm saying, we're here, we're sitting at this table, we're talking about DPOY. It's between me and you and whoever.
Mhm.
Wait, can I just say?
I'm in the graphic.
Can I just say one thing? I think Defensive Player of the Year has to come down to when all games have played, because you have to take the stats of the best player, quote unquote, on that team and average it, and you got to compare it to the stats they have against you, because that's the only fair argument. You can't discuss Defensive Player of the Year right now because there's like two more games. Once at the end of the season, you guys could be like, oh, I locked Tommy for this, I locked Sway for this. Then it's just between y'all two, then you guys go stats by stats.
No, but I think we could predict because we are in the ending of the season who has played better.
But you guys don't think any.
So do you
there's-
guys? So,
you don't
so
think
that-
any?
so
There's
you
any
knowing
bigs?
That, you knowing that
No.
was this
competing
argument
with you guys
today,
right now?
Marcus is in it.
No, I was not Marcus. I would say
Sean
Sean.
is hard because
I got another one.
Technically
But did
guarding
it- but did-
nobody.
What about
They're
Vaughn?
He's just holding the paint.
What
down.
about Vaughn?
He's the anchor.
They're 0-7, bro.
But
Yeah.
did it? Quick question.
If you're playing defense and you're not winning,
Yeah,
what's
nobody on the
playing
Martians
defense?
is getting any
They're
awards.
big
Well,
man,
quick
bro.
They get
question. You knew
participation
this was going to be a
trophies.
conversation. This goes to you as well. You guys knew this was going to be a conversation today. Did any of
Facts.
you guys bring stats?
No, I can't find any
I just know
stats.
my matchups. I just know all my matchups.
I mean,
Well,
I
it's
saw-
easier to
matchups.
easier
I
to say
start-
what
I
you
st-
did, but if you would have come to this man and be like, I did this person,
No,
and
I
I shot him
can-
to this,
I can do
He
that.
would look real dumb right
If
now.
we can go
Why
game
is it
by
only me? Why can't you be like,
'Cause you don't
Sway
have
to
that.
him?
Sway, you ran away. You traded off the Makos the week before I played you because you didn't want to play against the real DPOY.
Oh,
Damn.
Wow. Sway just caught a straight.
No, Sway's in the chat said Twins cooked both of them DPOY what?
Twins ain't cook
Sway, I
both.
haven't
They
even,
ran away
Sway, I
from
haven't
the
even
real
played you yet.
DPOY.
Sway. Your brother didn't cook me, and you didn't win both the games we played. How'd y'all cook?
I
us?
just wanted to talk shit because I love Sway.
No, I'm just saying, Sway. Make that make sense.
Oh my god.
Because we talked about the Panthers game.
My thing is with your team.
You see, I have facts and like.
Hold on,
Give me
facts.
a-
Ash, in all fairness, Sauce can't get DPOY because Tommy had 52 on their team. And Sauce was the main defender. Although he did sub out,
Yeah.
that's his own fault for subbing out when you know that
Tommy's
you're the
subbed
only
out.
Tommy's the only one scoring and he subbed out. So to me, that kind of takes Sauce out of the conversation for having 52 that type of a way.
It's nasty.
When Sauce is the only guy on that team that could have played defense on him, he should have stayed in the whole game. If you're DPOY, you would have stayed in the whole game and take that assignment and taken it personally to not let somebody have a record amount of points on you.
When you're
And I
chasing
love
the
Sauce,
trophy,
and it's
yeah.
not disrespectful, but to me, that takes him out of the conversation of DPOY. Not that he's not a great defender, not that he didn't give his best effort, but I think he should have stayed in the game more so that Tommy didn't have that performance. My opinion.
Week to week, I got the best players on the team that's showing up. Period.
But I love Sauce,
But
and he better
that
come back.
doesn't take away from Chief doing a wonderful job next year.
That's what I'm
No,
getting
I'm not
at.
denying
That's
that
what
he's
makes
doing
it
a great
difficult
job.
for
No,
you to win.
So what I'm saying is that if you're putting
No.
yourself up there, he's got to be right there with you, bro.
But if I wasn't there, it would
All
just
right.
be Chief.
Yeah.
Chat,
he
before
done
this
it
goes
without-
on for the next hour and a half, because we got to get into the last segment. Who do you guys think is the DPOY according to now? Batman, you're in the chat. Are you the DPOY?
Am I
Anybody?
DPOY?
Yeah.
Alex only
Who do
had
you
what,
think the
2 points against
DPOY
me?
is? Because I'll put you in the next graphic if you think it's you. So,
Come on, guys.
Who's leading in steals though? I'm just out of
Tommy.
curiosity.
Tommy.
By far.
But besides,
But
Tommy.
I don't know.
who held Alex to the lowest scoring?
why do we
Oh,
care?
my
That's me,
God.
because he's MVP. I did that.
But that's-
He only had
Everett,
2 points
Everett,
against me.
Everett,
He
you
won
checked
MVP.
in and
One
fouled
game.
him immediately, dog.
No, I
one-
didn't.
but
Yes, you
No,
did,
he had a
bro.
turnover first play.
My problem.
What
with
do you
these
mean? I
my
caused
problem
a
with these
turnover.
conversations is we go play by play. We're not talking about the totality of the game.
He had 18, and Steve did an amazing job because you guys couldn't get the ball to him.
Who?
You guys. That's why you think it was double team. It was just that we were playing deny ball. You look like he was double team, but it was just Steve. Shout out Steve. Defensive play of the year. Steve. 3 steals.
It's one game.
Yeah,
3
no,
steals,
for
1
real.
block.
You gotta stop the one game narrative. I've been doing this since.
That's
week
literally the same
I've
thing
been
with the whole
guarding
Tommy
the best
thing.
players. and when it comes down to clutch time and making plays,
You're definitely up
I'm
there.
guarding
bro.
the best
My
player and I'm
argument.
stopping the best
My
player from
argument
scoring.
is that you're acting like you're the sole one spot.
No, I'm just.
You're up
I'm
there with
just-
Chief, is what I'm saying.
I'm
If
guarding
you-
the best player.
But
No,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
Chief
That's
is
what makes
guarding
it
the
difficult
second best
for you
player.
to be DPOY,
Why?
bro.
If I'm guarding
You
the
have
best player.
Chief
Chief can
alongside
Chief
you,
can
bro.
still
Why
guard
does
the
that
best
matter?
player.
He
but
won
can still guard the best
DPOY
player.
last year,
I
bro.
understand
That's a
that, but
cheat
why-
code. And on top of that, you guys
he-
are pressing the whole game,
Is he
bro.
guarding the best player or me?
It doesn't. You guys are pressing.
Why does that not matter?
You guys switch matchups up throughout the whole
No, we
game, bro.
don't.
Bro, you get in foul trouble almost every game,
No, I
dog.
don't. I had one foul out. Next. There goes a line.
Four fouls. That's a lot of fouls.
Foul trouble. I'm a
That's a
defensive
lot of
player. I'm gonna get
fouls.
fouls.
I will say the
gonna get
argument
fouls.
for MVP is like if you have other playmakers around your team, it's harder for that person to win MVP. I think he has an argument to say if you have another defensive player on your team, yeah, it's harder for you to win Defensive Player of the Year. Not knocking any of you guys.
I
I'm just saying there's an argument to be made in that.
Can I ask
statement.
you a question real quick?
Yes, you can, because I might be dumb, but you might be smarter, so you can answer that question.
No, hold the mic.
No, you're good.
Alex, is he a good defender or a bad defender?
He's a good
Alex
defender.
Sanchez?
I'm not talking to Yacho. I'm talking to him. Shut the
thank you.
fuck up.
Good defender.
Alex Sanchez?
Good defender. I was with him last year. Yes,
Not bad.
not bad. I mean, I to be honest, with you,
what
I
would
get the
you-
worst defenders on me.
excuse
I know where this-
Let me
I know
give
where
you-
this
Let me
shit's
give you
going.
the
Here we
opinion to
go.
say, is he a better defender or a worse defender?
Then who?
Right.
Then who?
Just in general in the league, is he? Would you say when people go up to Alex, they go, "Oh, it's a cakewalk," or it's like, "Oh, I gotta work my ass off."
You got to work your ass off.
Okay, Dallas.
I think he has ball knowledge. I think it's not like it's an easy like
Either or. Is he somebody you have to be like, "Oh, I can
Yeah,
walk through him,"
yeah.
or can I guard him?
It's different though because these guys
I'm
are,
just asking.
but these guys aren't guarding the top guys. So like when I guarded Tommy, right? I'm face guarding. I know what I'm looking for. I'm cutting that off specifically. If Dallas was guarding Tommy, I think he would do a good job. Like he would do his best. When he guarded me, he let me score because he didn't respect my game, and so that's a flaw in his defense because he didn't respect the fact that somebody can get hot. 2 games ago, Dean has 23. Braylon's not a bad defender. Braylon was guarding Dean. So what are we saying here?
Dean Brady got cooked.
Yeah. So the thing is,
So you
you're
can't
not
say you played a good
respecting your,
defensive team.
but you're not respecting the guy's person. So like Alex, if I'm Pat Klein and I'm the coach, Alex is not going to be guarding their best player because I got
100%.
Nick. So Nick's guarding that
No,
guy,
I'm
and
not denying that.
Alex is going to be playing more offense. So you and Chief are going to take the load of it.
But my question is,
Yeah,
if
that's what
Nick
I'm saying.
wasn't there, who would have to guard the best guy?
I still wouldn't give it to Alex. I would not. I wouldn't
You have
want.
to.
I wouldn't want them playing
You
both
don't
sides.
want.
I
you
would
don't
give
want-
it.
You don't want your best
Personally-
player to guard the best player.
Personally, I would
No,
give
of
it
course
to.
not, but
Personally,
I'm
I would give it to
saying
Raheel. If
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have Raheel.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna give it to
solid.
Raheel.
I did too.
Damn.
Wait, is he a good defender?
He's a decent defender. The
I just
issue
need a
is he's
good or
not
bad,
getting a
'cause
lot of.
decent could be so vague.
I think Raheel's a great
You're
defender.
talking to a guy who doesn't score. This is a question that needs to be addressed to a guy who scores. And
No, I'm
ask if
asking
the-
who plays defense.
I mean,
Because
like,
the question, the argument you guys have is that I play next to Chief, but we wouldn't say if we line up defender from team to team, you have better defenders than I do.
We are
It's only
committed
me
to
and Chief.
our matchups. You guys are swapping. You guys are doing a
It's
whole
only-
bunch of running
it's
on you
only-
when you guys play.
Okay, so to play devil's advocate, you're committed to your matchups. In the Coyote versus Mamba game, all 5 guys collapsed on Tommy when he drove. You weren't committed to anything. You were committed to Tommy as a team. You guys all
One
crashed
time,
in.
one game.
Yeah. But
That's a big game
That's the
that
big
you-
game.
that-
That's the
that
game
you
that
were
you
pushing
that you
for.
guys highlight. That you guys think,
Yeah,
and
bro,
all 5
right.
of you guys keyed on him. That's not the case. You guys try to do the same thing with Chef. You guys all collapsed on Chef. We did a bad job of hitting the shots around him, but like
And he
you
missed
guys
a lot of
all
easy-
keyed in on him.
Yeah,
You guys do help
As a team,
defense
yes.
a lot. But
we do too.
out of anybody, you have the best teammate that is a defender.
I have one.
That is a guard. The best teammate.
They have 4.
Okay,
He
but
has
hear me out,
4,
hear me
I
out,
have
hear me out.
1.
Wait.
Shout,
He
shout,
has 4.
shout.
It did.
Hey, but shout out Tone.
Chief. It was against you and Chief in defensive player of the year. Who would win?
Chief.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
If we're on different teams,
No.
Right now. You think you're playing better defense than Chief?
Why don't we just do this? Tone, you're in the chat. Who do you think is a better defender, Chief or Day Day? And remember, Chief cut you in start, bench, or cut. All right, let's
Nah,
move
Day
on
Day
to the
did.
final segment. Tone, we'll wait for your answer. Let's move on to the final segment. I think we've heard both cases. I think both have a valid case.
No 6 man of the year.
Fucked up.
That doesn't
Nah,
mean
we don't
shit,
need anything
bro.
else.
That don't
Still,
mean
you just
shit,
got-
bro.
Yes, it does.
Bro, you're
'Cause
pressing the whole game, dog. I'm not doing this again. You
have
guys
to
pressed
play
the
defense.
whole game,
You
bro.
can press and
You
not
got
be good, bro.
4
What are you talking
people
about?
to-
You can press and not be good.
Oh my
You can press and
bro.
not be good.
If we swap teams,
You wouldn't
I'd
do-
have 15
No,
fucking
you
steals
wouldn't.
easily
You
every
wouldn't
game, bro.
do- no, and
You
they would be
pressed
losing
the
to have you.
whole game, game.
If me and you swap
You
teams,
got it, bro. You got
we
it.
win, lose,
In
and
all-
your team
okay.
would be
You got it.
fucking dog.
Coyotes on 3.
in
Coyotes
all
on 3.
I had
fairness-
10 steals in a game.
Alex MVP.
Okay,
the
can I?
fuck?
I'm gonna play devil's advocate one more time here.
I'm playing defense.
The one time that Nick played on Tone's team, he was DPOY. All right, game 1
Yep.
of next season.
That's it.
Or next week, excuse me. Next season, yeah, this season's done. DPOY is the end of it. Game 1 next week, we've got a good one. Coyotes, their last game 1 of the season. You're welcome. Versus the Makos. Coyotes versus Makos, game 1.
First game?
First game of the day. I don't know why, but somebody made it that.
Can we change it?
No.
No.
Prime time.
Coyotes versus Makos. It's not prime time. They're all prime time. All 5 of these games are big.
Okay, TP.
When's your game?
We are
prime time,
game
prime time.
3.
We got prime time.
Okay,
prime
yeah,
time.
that deserves prime time
We
for
got
sure.
prime time,
I'll
prime
give
time,
that game prime time.
All right. Coyotes versus Makos. Dede, who you got?
This is tough. Both team has firepower.
Coyotes missing Dallas.
Coyotes missing a lot.
Oh,
Here we go, chat. Bunch
my
of haters
fault.
coming.
Makos. I
Yeah,
just
here we
forgot
go,
about
number
you.
one.
But they got Nick though, so he 8
What
points.
that fucking mean? Nick don't
8
score.
like
Yeah,
8
shit.
points.
Like 2 haters, like 1 hater.
Trash. Yeah, I got Makos because if Dallas is not there and it's just Alex, he doesn't have another guy to help him with shots and buckets. So yeah, I got the Makos. Not by a lot though. I think it'd be like a 5-point win. I don't think the Coyotes have that let just lay down and die mentality.
Damn, Job doesn't even take you guys serious. Said he's going on a cruise right after.
That's funny. He's gonna
Just-
kick,
just to
he's gonna
celebrate-
Kick, he's
to
gonna
celebrate the
kick your face
W.
and then go on a, belt the ass. And
Joe,
then go on a
don't
cruise.
be like Dante and lose the game and then still go to Puerto Rico. That's a bad look. That's a bad look, Joe.
He's
Joe
getting a wanted poster.
McCastaway.
And if you
He's
do,
getting a wanted poster.
make sure you send some voice messages into the
He's getting
chat
a wanted
because
poster.
it's
Yo, he's
great
getting a
having that in the
wanted poster,
background.
for sure.
But I'll probably go with the Makos. I go with the Makos. I got the
Yeah, just
Makos.
because y'all missing people.
Yeah.
And y'all missing key people. If you was
Yeah.
missing like TP, I would be like, whatever.
Yeah,
But
they're undefeated. Oh, never mind. Not anymore. TP lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Makes.
I'm gonna mix. Sorry,
Big Bird.
I love the hate, guys.
It's not hate.
Give me
Alright.
give me
I
the
love the
give me the
fuel.
Coyotes.
Oh.
Pat won't be there.
Gang.
I don't care. Give me the Coyotes. Hey, shout
Pat
out
and
Alex.
Dallas.
Yes,
won't be
sir.
there.
Pat's gonna be hungover.
Yes, sir.
When are you missing?
Slap.
The last
Last
two?
game.
And
Last
we
game.
Just the last game,
Yeah,
just
the
our
Dogs,
game?
yeah.
And we don't even know if Rahil's pulling up. Rahil pulling up.
That man was hanging on the rim for like 20 seconds. You need to talk about him.
But he's still a good player. If he's not pulling up neither, then you got to worry about.
Bro, they
You
got
got to ask
Alex.
Knicks.
They got Alex.
That's
You don't
20
understand.
that's
I was
20
with this
points.
man the
Cool.
last
That's 20
year.
that's 20
20
points.
Carried me
points.
to the
That's
ring.
disrespectful, bro.
He averages what?
He's the
Nobody on
reason
that
why
team's
I
guarding
have a
him, bro.
ring. He's
Yep.
the ring. I got my pinky ring on a pinky ring.
Why he has
Okay.
20? Cool. Who else is
All
gonna
right,
score?
Nick, I'm assuming Coyotes.
Oh, of course.
You never know.
You sure?
Game 2.
You sure, Nick?
We got the Ravens.
This is a good one. Going for the
Taking
number 2
on the
seed.
Dragons. Who do you got, Day?
What is he?
I don't like that. We keep
Ravens
starting
and
with
Dragons.
Nick. Bullshit.
All right, start with
Oh, my
Nick.
bad. Nick.
Let's start with Nick.
Yeah, let's start with Nick.
This-
Start with Brick
this
Nick.
Hennessy is hit.
Ravens versus
You
Dragons,
gotta wash it
Nick.
down with Bud Light.
No, that's disgusting.
I got the Dragons winning.
Dragons.
So I brought the bottle.
All right. Kyle King, who you got? Ravens versus Drags.
Beating La Familia.
I got Ravens.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens as well. I think that they're on a 3-game winning streak.
Oh, we got
I
Darvish in
think
the
that they're
chat.
gonna continue to do that.
Davis.
Yo, shout out
Eric,
Darvish.
who you got? Darvis, I'm waiting for your breakdown when you get off work of the Mambas and Dogs game. I'm very excited to see what you think.
Yeah, I need that Panthers breakdown too.
No. I want to hear what he says about me.
Did he do
Good and
Rockland
bad.
already?
I want to hit
Did he
But
do
I
Rockland
got-
Bears already?
No, I haven't seen
There's
anything.
two teams
Pyro.
that's hot right now.
It's a tough one.
But I gotta go Ravens. It's gonna be a good game, but I gotta go Ravens just cause of the size. I feel like their size is gonna be a little too much.
Pause.
Pause.
It's a little too
girth.
much. I mean, no,
You just got to ease your way into it.
This is
No,
type
you
of-
gotta
this is the type of party we in, huh, guys?
that's
I was
after
gonna
dark.
I was gonna
Calm
say,
down.
but
It is
that
dark.
is
This
after
is
dark.
weird. I don't like it. I should have brought my gun in here.
Spit on it sometimes.
All right, Day. Ravens or Dragons?
I got beef with the Ravens, so I'm going with the Dragons.
You just lost to the Dragons.
Yeah,
Why do you
but-
have beef with the Ravens?
You got beef for
What
Drake?
was it? What was it? What
The
game
Dravens.
was it? No. It was game. It was the game before. It was the game against the Goblins. Daryl was talking crazy as if we played already.
Was he wearing a shower cap?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably. I don't care.
Yeah,
He
Darvish
was-
like the pot.
He was talking crazy. Like I got love for Sauce and I got love for Dre. Like those my guys. but like he was talking hot on, and he was sitting on our bench, and that's why Tone was yelling at me. He was like, "Yo, you getting into the conversation with the guys?" But I'm like, "Yo, he's talking to me though, like, and he was talking hot." So I got beef with the Ravens.
All right, Dragons it is.
Yeah, Dragons.
Game 3. Dogs versus Familia. Nick, we got to go with you because there's 3 of us here. So who do you got? Dogs and Familia.
Nah, Mike, you got to pick.
No, I'm thinking.
I said Mike. I said you.
Oh.
You just battle this man out for an hour about defensive player of the year, and you're thinking his team's supposed to beat us.
It's just, bro. Tone against Mike is always a good game. You never know who's gonna win that game. Even
Unless
though
it's a
Mike has more
championship.
wins.
This is a great
but
matchup.
Unless it's a championship game.
Fessy?
no Fessy. He ain't come back.
It's a great matchup.
I'm about to double text him.
I'm gonna say La Familia.
You have his number. He's in the group chat.
That's funny as shit.
You said Familia?
Yeah.
All right, E.
Really? After I said Coyotes?
The dogs. Fuck La Familia. I got you. Come on,
Why you had to say fuck La Familia though? Why you had to go like?
This is a tough one. I'm gonna make my vote just based off of like recent success. And you guys are coming off a high.
I ain't mad at that.
And I feel like you guys would carry that adrenaline. So I'm gonna go to Dogs. It's gonna be a close game though.
How you feel about the
Well,
game?
Braylon does go off against Mike.
I would give the spread 3.5. 3.5.
I think Braylon's going to have 50, but I think we still got a chance.
I'm walking in that game.
I don't think you have a clue, Day.
I forgot.
Versus
Yeah,
me.
Braylon goes crazy against
He
Mike.
hates
Yeah,
me.
he
I don't know
goes-
why he doesn't like me. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm a very nice person.
He's averaging
but-
like what
I think
30
you're
something.
Thank you, but he clearly does not like
It's
me.
like
He doesn't like me either. I think he thinks I'm special needs or something.
Well, you might be, but what does that have to do with anything?
Braylon
You're a
dropped
target.
50.
You're a target. If you get dunked on, just I warned you.
They throwing lobs.
Oh, no. If he dunks on me, I swear to God, the next play, I'll go over there and do some WWE shit. And just
What does that mean?
All right, well, we have that on film. So
Game 4.
we-
Yeah, way to incriminate yourself.
Yeah, we need you for the
Game
playoffs,
4.
Kyle.
Now this
Don't do
here,
it.
I was suspended
game,
for 6 games.
Who you said,
game
Eric?
4 is gonna be. I
He
said
picked
the,
Dogs.
The
Big
dogs.
dogs.
He said rough.
I ain't mad at that.
Game 4. Though.
This is the game of the week. For sure.
You know, do or die here. Do or
It might be
die.
the worst
Is this-
game, but it's definitely the most important.
Yeah.
Who's this?
All
Martians
eyes
versus
in.
Goblins.
Martians versus Goblins. Goblins looking for a win to keep their playoff
I got
hope alive.
I love
Goblins.
Gino's smirk. He makes this photo.
And then you got the Goblins looking to clinch playoff? Yeah, basically clinch after.
Yeah,
this
they'll
win.
clinch if they
Goblins
win. They
clinch.
clinch.
Yeah.
No,
yes.
no matter what happens.
So start with you, Day. You believe in Tay, or do you believe in Sway?
I believe in both of those guys. They both perform. I think if the Martians are gonna get to be in anything, this is the game they have to play. You said no spank, right?
We got 40 likes. Shout out you guys.
Let's go,
Shit.
guys! Yeah.
Shout out the pod. Darvis, subscribe.
Yeah, shout out everybody in the chat.
Make a damn
Yes, sir.
YouTube account. That's fine. You have a YouTube account. You're commenting. Subscribe.
For sure. Yeah, Doris, what's up with you not subscribing? That's light skin, bro. What's wrong with you? Dark as hell. I'm gonna go. I want Tay to win. But I'm gonna go with the Goblins. I'm gonna go with the Goblins with no spank. Pause. He clogs up the paint. He's now not there. I think Dean or Ryan has a game to this Sunday. Yeah, I think one of them have a good game.
Yeah,
and I give him the edge by like 3 or 4.
Tommy say Tay on the 25. I like that.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Tay under 25. I see Tay having like
Under 15.
Does he have under 12 assists?
The
though?
only way
That's
this
the question.
changes if Tay comes out with a mission.
Does he get 12 assists though? That's the question.
I don't think. I think this game Tay has to win the game. So the assist could be cool, but when you pass it
It's a
to
tough
like
task.
when you pass it to people that are not consistent on hitting, it doesn't matter. But if you can hit, that's all that matters. And I don't think there's nobody on the Goblins that's gonna press Tay like we did or frustrate Tay like that.
Yeah.
And Tay has handle and he could pull that bitch. So
Did it to me.
yeah, Tay is efficient when he doesn't have to worry about getting off somebody. So if they don't find a way to slow Tay down and Tay starts off being high, it's gonna be a long day for the Goblins. But if what I've been seeing from the Goblins and what they do with their small ball lineup and they play fast and aggressive and they rebound and they push and Sway gets downhill, I know they can win a game. So this is gonna be a good one. I can't wait to see.
What do you think, Nick? We've been saying the Martians look better on video. Now they get the chance to prove it.
How many games has he played with Phil?
3.
Week 5? Week 4?
3 because he
Four,
missed
yeah,
one. Yeah, he missed one game with Phil.
Goblins. I got Goblins winning.
We traded him
Week 3?
Yeah.
Week 3.
Week 3.
You going
You
Goblins?
got Goblins too?
All right, Kyle King.
I got Martians. I think Goblins just are too small, and I think, like Parker said, Martians.
You think the Martians are too small?
No, the
No, the
Goblins.
I mean, the
Goblins.
Goblins are too pause. You
Yeah.
mean the
Yeah,
Goblins?
I mean,
How?
they don't have
the
four-
Martians are the biggest team.
Yeah, they're the biggest team. That's what I'm saying. So they have a lot of guards that are gonna have to shoot
They have
over.
two
tall,
guards and,
tall-
like you said,
yeah,
seven
They need
power
Brandon
forwards.
Bent in this game because they got STK.
Yeah, they have.
But they
that, and it's really hard for the guards to shoot over those. Dude, I mean, we
STK
just had
isn't
Phil
a-
drop 36 points, and with a Tay having a bad night. Like, can you?
Tay
imagine
wasn't
if he
there.
Wasn't there? Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. And then Dimes, if Dimes can get cooking, like I've heard, like he can, like it's anyone's ball game. I mean, I love Dean. Don't get me wrong. If Dean has a day, then I can see the Goblins winning. But if he doesn't, and Sway, it's just up to.
That's
Sway.
what it is. I think if Sway and one of those other guys have a great game, it's a
gonna be
problem
close.
for
Yeah,
the.
but
It's
I
a problem for
I
them.
think this is where the Martians. And trust me, I don't want the Martians to win, but like, yeah, I mean,
This is a tough one to pick.
I got Goblins.
I don't think this one comes down to talent. I think this comes down to who wants to win more. And
won it
based
more.
on recency, you have to pick the Goblins. I mean, the
Really?
Martians have proven that they quit every single game. Now, if they can prove that they can not quit on themselves, I just don't think, and I don't want to be rude, but I don't think they like each other. It doesn't seem like they're playing for
Who?
each other. The Martians.
They don't.
They
don't-
just seem like they come and hoop.
No, yeah, like
hoop.
they're there to hoop. They're there to get stats. I don't think
Yeah.
that they're bought into Ziggy, and it's unfortunate because Ziggy's such a great guy. I'm a huge fan of Ziggy. I
Is he
like
a good
Phil.
coach, though?
They
That's
just
the
don't. They
question.
don't
I
respect
have-
him as a coach.
I think he's
I
a
haven't
good person,
heard.
but
I haven't heard his huddle.
Yeah, I haven't been
Yeah,
in the
I
huddle.
haven't been.
huddle.
It's hard.
Yeah, I love Pat.
It's hard. Like
Pat's him.
if you're not an X and O guy as a coach or a captain of a
But-
and you trying to speak to the huddle,
I would-
imagine-
I mean, I'm not an X and O guy. I never
I-
played
but-
organized
but-
ball, but I'm
I
a
would-
rah
I would-
rah. I'm a
Let's
rah
say
rah
we got
guy.
I
big
played-
defense, we got Ziggy's more like, yo, come on, y'all, we gotta come on.
I
you playing bad, bro.
played with Ziggy season 4 with the Magicians, and in the huddles he was vocal. He was vocal. He was talking.
Ziggy knows ball.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
knows
he's with
ball.
37,
Ziggy's ball.
38.
I haven't heard
It's
him in this
Tommy-
huddle
I
with
haven't
the
because
Martians.
Because
I'm
he
paying
has to be
attention.
more of a player when he comes out that timeout.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time. Like
He's trying to catch his breath.
Tone
Drink
has
water.
sat in and watching the whole game, so when he
Yeah.
calls a timeout, he knows exactly what he needs to say because
Yeah.
he watched the game. Ziggy is in the game.
No.
When they come on, he's also catching a breath and trying to figure his shit out on what he's gonna do. So from getting a timeout, going to get your breath, and then being like, all right, this is what we need to do. You can only see it from your point of view, but your point of view is skewed when you're on the floor.
Yeah.
You can only see it from one way, and that's the gameplay way. But if you're on the sidelines, you see everything. That's why it's hard for Ziggy. Ziggy's dope. Ziggy cool, all that. But
I forgot to get my girl Chipotle.
All right. You're fine. Get off the table. Get off the table. You're gonna break the table. All right.
Hey, I'm going Martians. I'm going Martians. I know we think the Martians give up on each other,
come on,
but I feel like they've been going up against like teams that we think are better than them. And we've been saying on video, the Martians look better on video than the Goblins. So I feel
But
like this
they
is a
are
team
the
where
Ghost Riders of season 6. They're
quit.
talented on paper.
Quit
They are
mentally.
close in every single game.
Yeah.
They should win a game, but there's something about the roster that just is not working.
It's the mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the Ghost Riders of season 6, and I hope that they prove me wrong, but I don't think that they will.
I just didn't need a point guard.
If they don't win this game, they're definitely going winless. Definitely.
Yeah, if they don't win this game, they're going to
Yeah,
win this, for
I
sure.
feel so.
For sure.
Yeah, it's tough. All right, last game.
Arvis says Martians 0-9.
This is a fun one. Batman versus Alex. Mambas versus Panthers.
Mambas.
We've been thinking about this since draft day, baby. We've been thinking about this game since draft day.
The trade.
This could have been
This
us.
has got some storylines to it.
This could have been
Tommy
us. This
and
could have
Jay
been
Nola
us.
were drafted by the Panthers. Traded to the Mambas for Alex and Brandon Steed. Both teams look completely different with that trade.
To think that you could have had Tommy, Billy Bob, and Nacho.
Yeah, but Tommy wouldn't have been playing our defense.
It would have been very different.
Yeah,
I think
No,
both
100%, but that would have
I
been
think
a crazy.
I think
we-
both teams are worse. I think both teams now are way better than
Oh,
they would have
100%.
been in
yeah,
the initial
for sure,
rosters.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
For sure.
If Tommy and Jay Nola are on your team instead of Alex and Steed, your team is way worse, and I think
Yeah.
vice versa. You guys fit each other's games way better. Jay Nola plays way more confident with the Mambas.
Attendance?
We got everybody.
You
Everybody's-
said that last time.
Everybody's locked and loaded, baby. Everybody's ready. Like I said, boys, dream team 1-0.
Tommy got something to prove.
Dream teams 1-0.
Tommy said he got something to prove.
Do you have the game plan? You didn't come here early. I told you I was going to give you the game plan.
I watched the game.
Doesn't matter. You need to know the actual game plan. Watching the game and actually knowing what it is are two different things.
Yeah,
And playing the game.
I mean, hear the game plan, but I
You
watched
can
it.
say-
I
you
watched
can
it
say we
live.
gonna box
Okay.
out
And then I
Sean
watched it on
get
video.
rebounds and then
Let me.
we go.
You tell me after the pod what you think our
Yeah,
game plan
I got
was,
you.
and then I'll tell you how accurate you were. All right, Data, who you got? Mambas, Panthers.
This would be your only fucking chance you get.
Patrol, you're lying. He said they're missing Sean and Shane for a 3v3 tournament.
This determines, right? If you beat the Mambas, are they out?
No.
No.
Wait,
No, 'cause
what?
they put the
Sean and
Makos in the
Shane are
last
not
one.
coming Sunday. Who's
Uh,
that coming?
according to Triolo, but
He's
he's
trolling.
also
He
a
also is a
trollolo.
Triolo.
A trollolo.
I think
Trollolo.
this is your only chance of getting in. If you lose to them, it's quiet.
Have we lost the game
I'm
with
gonna
Bouncy?
pick.
That's the question.
I'm gonna pick.
Well, no, if they lose to them, they still have a chance if they beat us.
Unless
There's
Well, yeah, you're
there's
right.
multiple
It'll be tight,
situations,
yeah.
but I would have talked about it, but the DPOY was 45 minute ordeal.
more important.
I don't know who to pick.
You got to pick Mambas or Pants.
If I was betting, I would have to pick the Panthers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Panthers 3.5, baby.
Eric, who do you got?
I got the Panthers minus 5.5.
All right, Kyle King,
Give me the Panthers.
Yeah.
Nick.
I got Mambas.
I got Panthers.
Why you got the Mambas? Real quick.
Because Tommy's going to go for
Because he's a
50.
hater.
Yeah, and I'm a hater too.
Okay.
Bro, I'm telling you, watch.
Are you
I
reffing?
think Tommy's
I'm
gonna
refereeing.
go.
I'm making that shit happen. Huh?
Is Tommy going to
Oh, you
show
got
up,
the
though?
list
Tommy's
already?
missing.
No. I'm
He's
making
gonna
on,
show up.
I'm making
Tommy's
on
missing.
Saturday.
He took a little detox break. He's coming back.
Tommy
Yeah,
hasn't.
Tommy's pissed.
Tommy's off right now. He
I
hasn't
think
been
he's
trolling
going to
us.
fry you
pissed.
guys.
This is at
Brandon
this-
Steed is going to get exposed.
No, he's not.
Tell you,
How? Alex couldn't expose him. Alex couldn't expose
He's
him.
a good defender.
Telling you.
And they gonna make sure. Like, I think this sucks for the Mambas because the matchup wise,
They got to keep up with us.
somebody's gonna be left alone. Nacho,
Play us 4 and 5.
Nacho, Steve, or Bounty.
Who's guarding Bouncy on the Mambas? Be honest. Like,
No, you're right. You're right.
Bounty.
Who's
can't
guarding
guard each other.
Nacho? What the hell? Yeah, who the fuck's guarding Nacho?
Who's guarding the two guards that are just athletic? Like, that's not gonna happen. You're only. I mean, is Marcus gonna be there?
Everybody's going to be there.
Cruz got to guard somebody. Tommy got to guard
I
somebody.
think y'all win by 15.
Eric is in chat. Please come, guys. Please.
I love you.
Please, guys.
I love
Text
you,
them right now,
Marcus.
guys, please make sure you show up.
All right, guys. Panthers on 3. Panthers on E.
I'm not doing
Finish.
that.
All right, guys. It's been a good podcast. We're pushing 2 hours, so I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
Sir.
DPOY, you heard?
Yes, Lord. We'll
Yes,
see you guys
Lord.
next week.
Same
and
time.
Sunday, we've got some great games, so make sure to pull up the Silver Star Rec Center. 9:15, the first game starts. They go all the way to 3.
Make sure you hit the like button.
Make sure to like,
Shout out
comment,
these
subscribe,
guys.
share.